Ladies and gentlemen, how we doing today? Welcome to another installment of the match reaction today. Hull City 0, Chelsea 4. Yes, ladies and gents, and as you can tell by the title, Pedro Neto today got a hat trick. Look what happens when you start shooting Pedro Neto. Instead of just trying to do the whole dribble, cut inside, cross, cut inside gimmick over and over again. You get fucking goals. But big up to every single one of you. Smash up the like if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the channel if you're new here. Be sure to hype up the video if you're watching this in the future. And if you would like to help out the channel, if you'd like to show some support and some love, and maybe get some emojis out of it, be sure to check out memberships. There's 4 different tiers, and you can get the very first tier at only 99p. But ladies and gents, let's get quickly into the summary of today's match. Today, pretty strong lineup that Rosinha puts out. Considering we have 8 days until the next match. Our next match is against Burnley next Saturday. We have a lot of time off, so you can afford to play a decently strong team out there with some nice options on the bench too to experiment a little bit and see what they're made out. Like Jesse Derry got some minutes today. He was an interesting one to watch. He had a good moment today. Shimuheka got some minutes today, and yeah, so we got to rest some players for the most part. Cole got rest today. Enzo Fernandez for the most part got some rest today. Chalobah finally got some rest today as well. Cuckoo is back in training apparently as well, so he didn't get forced to play. We just survived with Hato. But yeah, the lineup pretty much was made up of Hato. Mamadou Sarr gets a start today. He was an interesting one to watch and a solid performance today. Again, it is Hull City, I understand that, but listen, we've struggled against lesser opposition this season, and so it was a good test for the guys who haven't really shown much this season to see if they can perform up against a team we're supposed to be beating. And with this victory today, Liam Rosinha has only lost 2 games and drawn 1 in his time here at Chelsea. One of my tweets has all these the exact numbers, but yeah, pretty much we saw Reece James come in today, played a few minutes, came off. Fofana in there with Mamadou Sarr, Caicedo and Santos in that double pivot. Wish it was someone else, but we don't really have the depth. Garnacho on that left, getting his first start in a very long time. Esteval playing as a 10 today, which you haven't seen in a long time. Pedro Neto back in the lineup on that right wing, and Liam Delap getting a start. And a start it was. I mean, listen, it wasn't the most straightforward game. There was some moments that Hull City were knocking on the door and scaring us a little bit. Some moments that we needed to clean up and just needed to wake up and really not be conceding these kinds of chances to Hull City. But regardless, they're somewhat mid-table in a battle for a playoff spot to get promoted into the Premier League. Last I checked, I got to check again. Maybe they've dropped down a bit or maybe gone up a bit. But previous used to be Delap's previous team as well as Liam Senior's previous team as well. So yeah, first half there was some chances there and diabolical chances that were missed by the team today. I mean, if I must, we can just go over this really quickly before we wrap up the quick summary of the game. Just like a summary of some of the chances. 60 minutes in. Mamadou Sarr, brilliant pass to Esteval, and Esteval just dribbles past the keeper, does everything right, and then pulls a Cole Palmer and just shoots it over the bar. Again, and this is look at how high his feet are, bro. Oh my god. Just that's your senior's, reaction to that. Liam Delap also an opportunity here. And this guy, I'll show you the quotes after. You guys will believe the shit that Liam had to say about this one. But doesn't follow through to ensure that it's a goal, assumes it's a goal, and calls it, and then just watches. Just and believe it or not, people, this isn't a goal. This isn't a goal. And this whole and Liam just watching with awe. Yeah, it's just goes to show the mentality of this team is not fully there. You can forgive some of them, others you can't really forgive. But yeah, so plenty of chances like that in that first half where we're just not putting them away. We're just not putting them away. We need to be doing better. We need to be doing a lot better than what we saw on that pitch. Especially, we need to be ruthless, right? And I'm sure Rosinho's going to talk that into the team. And yeah, multiple chances, but eventually, the chances stop becoming chances and they become goals. And credit where credit is due. To an extent, a little bit of credit. It is, again, Hull City. We're talking about a Premier League player here. Pedro Neto gets on the scoreboard, and it was a nice moment, a nice little team goal through the middle of the pitch. Neto passes it off to Caicedo, or threads it to Caicedo. Caicedo then lies it off to Delap, who then holds up the play. Delap and Neto, good chemistry today specifically. Lays it off to Neto. Neto takes a brilliant shot, brilliant goal from outside the box. We're up 1-0. And boom, we go into the halftime up 1-0. Come out second half, no changes. We see the team play. They continue to play the way they're playing, doing what they're doing. It took only 6 minutes for then Neto to get his second goal. And this one comes more from a bit of a bad defending from a set piece, right? Hato goes to flick it on. He misses the flick on, so the ball bounces and curves into the goal, essentially, into the near post. And it was a cross that comes from Neto. And for the first time, Chelsea fans, the near post cross worked out for us. And Neto gets a goal out of it. So good on Neto. At this point now, he's in a brace. It didn't take long for Liam Delap, who was relatively effective in hold-up play and relatively effective in really laying it off for the attack today. Lays it off to Esteval into the middle, drags the defender up until he's about to go towards a corner or a goal kick. Crosses it pretty much on the ground into the middle where Esteval, clear shot, make sure he doesn't miss this one because he missed his first chance. And Esteval gets on the scoreboard as well. Chelsea are up 3-0 and we're cruising at this point. Yes, there was some moments where there was a little bit of a scare and a little bit of what is going on here. Even with Sanchez today, comes out to claim a ball, misses it, and leaves Mamadou Sarr and Fofana to do the last-ditch defending. Luckily, nothing comes of it. And eventually, we go back into the attack. Neto, again, from a nice little layoff from Delap in the box, slots it in, bottom right corner, and boom, we are up 4-0. It was nice to see some players come on, like Jesse Derry. I've heard nothing but good things about this player. Another one I would love to see in the future, I think he's still too young, is Ibrahim Jarab. Okay, I'm gonna get cooked for it when I get the panel in. But you guys know exactly who I'm talking about. He's another one that I've heard nothing but good things. I would like to see him come and get some minutes at some point. It probably won't be until next season. But yeah, there was good little moments from Derry. Garnacho today, absolutely poor, absolutely poor. This player is. I hope one of the directors gets sacked just for spending and wasting so much money and agreeing to a contract that we agreed to with him that has a sell-on clause, and how much we paid for this player and just how dreadful of a player he's been for Chelsea. And his attitude on the pitch absolutely stinks. Absolutely stinks. Does a little cross, which, to be fair, yeah, you could say Enzo should have done better with it, but at the same time, you pass it behind Enzo, and Enzo has to hit it with his heel and the outside of his foot, and he doesn't get control of it. And what does Garnacho do? Throws his hands up in the air and complains. Like, get this guy off this team. Get this guy out of my fucking sight, please. Please. There's things I want to say that I can't say on my channel because it would just demonetize me or potentially even get me banned. So I won't say it. I'll save it for the group chats. But the things that I would do to Garnacho, oh my God. Yeah. Absolutely horrible player, the worst player on that pitch today, and the worst attitude on that pitch today. Listen, I think Delap had very stupid moments, but good on him, gets a hat trick of assists. And Neto, despite how frustrating he can be and how annoying he can be today, finally does the thing that I've been saying he should be doing and adding to his game. The boys can attest to this. I've said it multiple times. He doesn't shoot anymore. Today, he finally gets into these spaces. He finally starts shooting. And look, he gets a hat trick. Not saying that's what's going to happen every time he starts shooting, but brother, you never know unless you try. Like, there's goal scoring in you. We saw that during Club World Cup in the beginning of the season. Where if you're going to be shit, at least mask it with the GNA. You know, that makes it more palatable. But yeah, he gets some goals. Hopefully that gives him confidence to start actually getting goals in the Prem when he does play. And yeah, I mean, the rest is kind of chalked up to the same thing we say all the time. Caicedo, good performance from him. Andre Santo, good performance from him. Hato had a good performance. Mamadou Sarr, I'm sure we're going to talk about. Brilliant performance from him. He looked solid in that left center back position. Fofana as well, good performance from him. And James, I mean, James is James, so what else is there to say? But panel, big up, guys. Thank you for joining me. Let's talk football. I mean, Chris, we'll start with you, brother. What did you think about the game?
Like you said, it is only Hull City, and I always expected to see it as pretty chilling when we was even missing those chances, like Esteval, Delap. I was just laughing there because I knew we'd get into the game and get those goals. But yeah, like I didn't notice, like, yeah, Sarr's passing was actually like really good. I saw like a few of those passes now, like the one to Esteval. Like very good debut for him. I know it's only Hull City, but like you can't really ask much more from Sarr, like, to do. And I would like play him against Burnley, like I said before the show, like play him against Burnley, see how he does, and then look at Arsenal after that because he looked very good. We don't have too many good centre backs. Maybe he could be a good centre back for us as well. But yeah, like he had a great game. Hato as well. He looked a lot stronger compared to last game, for sure. Santos is actually getting consistent form into this game. He's playing more minutes. It's good to see. We are finally using this guy because we could use him for games like this as well and give like Enzo or Caicedo a break. And it's great to see. Nothing good about Garnacho. He shouldn't even be at Chelsea next season. Just get rid of this guy. He might be worse than Delap in his team.
My left nut is better than Garnacho.
Yeah.
He's not wrong, unfortunately.
Like, I know Delap didn't score today, but at least Delap was getting assists today. And yeah, he was an idiot for celebrating for that goal, thinking it was already in. But yeah, at least he got a hat trick of assists. Like, one of the assists was actually quite nice.
Because you guys didn't see the quote yet, I showed Chris backstage.
I saw the quote. No, I saw the quote.
I swear on my life, I thought it was in. I should have just scored. It was silly from me, but I thought it went in.
We saw on the pitch, I said like he's celebrating like he scored the goal, and I said this ain't going in. And he said, oh no, it's not going in. I'm going to shoot now. If he went as a striker's instinct, he should have gone straight for it still, and he would have got it in. But
this is where the inexperience kicks in, right, Chris?
How old is
an experience.
22.
He's 22.
He is young, I guess, but like, if we can get a better striker in now to compete with João Pedro, I would get rid of him still. No, like, I don't hate him. It's just I don't think he's gonna be good for our club, and we can get like 30-20 million out of him. Still, I would take it. But yeah, I thought he did okay. Like he had one nice.
I blame Rafinha for not giving him that mindset personally.
What?
Wow.
No, but like that one
Wow.
assist he did do, it's the second goal I think.
Okay.
Who scored that second goal? It was Neto again, right? Did he get
Yeah.
that assist? I don't know, but that was probably his best assist if he did get it or
Guys,
not.
like-
I don't know.
No,
wave
Neto
looked
scored
like
it from the corner.
Yes, he scored from a corner on by it because like had to open his legs.
Was it his third goal
The
then?
3 open play goals were all assisted by the lap.
Yes.
Okay, it might be Esteval's goal then where he flicked it. It's in the box where he flicked
That
it
was
to a player.
Yes,
that was the
it
lap
was-
that gave it
yeah,
to Esteban.
Yeah, remember because he went down the byline, he thought he could
Yeah,
score,
that's what I'm
but
saying.
then
He
laid
flicked
off
it across. Yeah, I just don't know which player too. It's either Esteval or Neto.
It was
And, yeah, that was his one
Esteval.
nice assist, I would say. It's a
Yeah, it was
shame he
the
didn't
lap
get
to
a goal.
Esteban.
Chris, can you not tell the difference between Esteval and Neto, just out of curiosity?
Yeah, I can. I just like the game, man. It's not really.
The game's the game, man.
No, not that part. I'm just saying.
Oh,
City.
okay.
What do
He's
you
like
mean
the
by that,
game.
Marshall? What?
He said the game, man. I just followed
No,
up with the game's the
No,
game,
I meant
man.
like whole city, not like racism. The game's the game. Like,
Okay, then.
I'm gonna say-
Okay, I wasn't even mentioning it. Well, thank you, Chris.
no, I'm saying yeah, like the whole city game.
Okay, then.
But yeah, like
Bloody hell. Just digging his
couldn't
own
ask
beef,
more
man.
4 goals, I guess.
I wish we were on Discord and not live, because
No, but you're the one who
things
you
I wish I
started
could
off
say
that
right
stuff.
now. Let's just go off that joke. Big up RSM. RSM
Yeah,
came in here
no.
shaking his head, bro.
No. But do you know why I came in shaking my head? By the way, so like I just got back, right?
Yeah.
My little brother, he had practice and everything, so and then I come back, right? I'm sitting down. I'm like, all right, let me hop on stream. Casually FC. I saw he went live. And I'm like, let me check Twitter. First thing I see, by the way, is that quote. I read it.
But
Bro,
you
it's
saw,
like-
you saw it, by
bro,
the way.
So what happens when you
fact-
get
the fact-
experienced strikers?
You know what
man?
kills me? You know what kills me is that in the quote they included the yeah that he did, which makes him sound dumb. Like,
I swear on my life, yeah.
that's what I mean. It sounds so. Bro.
You know
Like
what
you know
it
what's
is?
like that. And by the way, that's how I know that even the reporters and pies don't rate him, because I've watched Palmer interviews where he says yeah or he says and they just cut it out. They don't add it in the official quote. They don't care for the
wow.
lab. They just put it in. They leave it in.
You know what it is, man?
Nasty,
I feel like they just
nasty,
made it
man.
a part of his personality, bro. That's what it is, man. They're like, you know what?
Bro.
We need to add some.
In his personality.
No,
No,
I'm
he
not.
does
I'm
have
not. I'm,
personality
I like
to
his
him.
voice
I
now.
bro,
Low-key,
I'm.
I feel like that's what they do to this. They're like, we need to. This
Bro.
guy's got. Yeah, go
But
ahead.
my reaction to when he missed that was the same reaction I had like when Palmer missed. I had no words. I just couldn't believe what I had physically just watched.
Really?
Like,
I
I was
was
beyond
angry. I was
anger.
angry,
I was just.
No,
I was
so-
laughing. That's
When
what I
he
was
did,
doing.
yeah, I
didn't
laughed.
care.
Me and Chris were laughing, but like because like
It's
when obviously it clearly didn't go over the line. He then
Yeah.
took like at least 2 decades, yeah, to just then turn
around, yeah.
Just-
turn
yeah.
around, which was even more crazy. Which that's what confused me more. How can he take that long to turn around afterwards?
No,
Bro,
but you know why? No,
that's why he's
built like
no,
a fridge, look at
no, I can tell you why, but look at the video. It's because look. So he thinks he
That's a
goes
good
in, right?
inception, but
Yeah, no, it was great. It was good
and
pressure,
this
right?
guy's like, yeah, it's in. Look at that, and then
See, because he's waiting for the ref to like blow the whistle or something to indicate that it went in. Like he's waiting for an indication that it went in, which is why he's so slow to do anything. Like he can't do something, but also be waiting at the same time. Like his brain, his
He
brain
panicked at
short-circuited.
this point because he
Yeah, of
realized it
course.
didn't go in, so he wasn't thinking.
Yeah.
But like, oh man, come on.
Just
Like,
look what
that's not
Esteval.
okay.
I mean,
is.
it's just, bro. It's just like it's a bad look when we have seen Gui do the same thing where he like pushes out.
yeah.
But he's
and
18.
He catches a keeper, trying to clear the ball, and he scores it. So it's like I've seen this before from a younger striker.
This is why I said what I said in the group chat. This is what triggered that moment when I said in the group chat. I was like, I'm so fed up with these guys.
I couldn't
It's
believe
so,
it. I couldn't believe
Oh,
it.
he's
No, I'm be with you, by the way. I'm be with you. Like, to be honest, again, we probably haven't talked about Neto Yahoo, but bro, like the
We
fact
just started,
that
yeah.
these brothers got three, they gave whole city gave that brother what did they give him the goal for the corner? Or no, it's still 2 goals.
Yeah.
They give him the hat
Yeah,
trick.
they
You got a
go
hat
ahead.
trick, yeah.
Okay,
Even though that was
they
100% own goal, by the way. That's
I
100%
thought-
own goal.
Well, Scott, it was
Bro,
on target
but you know
though,
what
right?
it is? You know what it is? The issue is they set the precedent by giving Nani Madueke the goal. So now it's just like it's one of those things, you know.
It was on target
Um,
though, right? So it's gonna
No,
be
it wasn't on
exactly.
target.
It wasn't.
No,
I
it
swear
was on target. It was on target.
Oh,
Like
it's
off
on
Hato's
target in the
head.
sense of, like it's curling towards goal. Like
Exactly. So they're
but
gonna,
the-
so they're gonna give it.
look
Yeah.
at the direction of where the ball goes. There's no way that
No.
Neto's corner sent
No,
it the
but-
direction the ball went. But I agree. It's
No,
on
but
target.
it doesn't matter because I remember they gave the goal in the Champions League for the same thing to Caicedo. Like his initial shot was on target. It took a nasty deflection. It still counted as his goal.
Oh yeah. When it's on target though, they.
Yeah, as long as it's on target. Yeah, it's only an own goal if it wasn't on target. Or like it bounces between more than one
either
person.
way, listen, either way.
Regardless, by the way, whole city, I'm so sorry, bro. I'm so sorry, twin. You cannot be coming into the Premier League. If a team is allowing Neto to get a hat trick and Delap to get a hat trick of assists on their head top, you are not fit for the Premier League.
They're at the table. I meant to check.
They're fourth. They're fourth. We can.
Yeah, they're
not,
like up there. Yeah.
No, I'm sorry, bro. We can't let them in. Like I've seen enough.
This
This was.
Cool City, man. They have heritage, man.
I'm not saying they don't have heritage. I'm just saying if this is what they're gonna be putting up in the Premier League, nah, man. There's gonna be too many
It's
bums
either
who get
them or
beat.
What do you mean by that? What do you mean?
They're
by
tied
that,
for
Wilson?
they're tied for
What do you
third. To be
what do you
fair.
think I mean by them? I would rather the teams that come up actually put up a fight. The fact that these brothers got bent over by a Delap Neto 1-2 step, you don't deserve to be in the Prem.
Again, right now, their championship team, they haven't invested yet. They haven't put the money into
Give
the
it
team.
up,
Then
bro.
we have
Give
to
it
see what
up,
happens
man.
afterwards. No, but that's facts, bro. That's a lot of you guys. You know, like
Some teams do
I don't know how to listen. I don't know how to break it to you, RSM. But like, there's a good.
Oh, so they're gonna
chance
completely overhaul the team. It's a full different 11.
No. I can't lie to you.
Yes,
RSM. They
that's
probably
what's gonna
will.
happen.
No, but Ahmed.
I mean, look at
This is
Sunderland,
where-
to be
this is
fair.
where. No, this is where you're chatting shit because
Oh,
you're 100% right. They will overhaul the team because if you know their owner, you know they'll overhaul the team.
yeah.
He's gonna do a shit job of doing it.
I mean, yeah, he definitely will. I agree with that. I know. He will overall the team.
Bro,
Bro,
like-
Bro, if they
like
get
a
promoted,
lot.
by the way, if they get promoted, it's QPR 2.0 all over again. They're gonna buy 11 new players and get relegated in record time.
Shout out QPR, man. Shout out.
I mean, a lot. Wait, these
Fuck QPR. Sorry.
teams
Fuck
in
QPR.
relegation right now
Sorry,
are
fuck
like not
QPR.
even promoted teams, right?
Yeah, I was gonna say, isn't that like a rival
I-
technically?
I just hate QPR in general, mate. He's not even a rivalry thing.
Yeah,
It's a personal.
Ahmed's
thing.
weird, bro.
I just hate QPR personally. It's in a
a
shithole
weird
place.
one.
The stadium's in a shithole place. Yeah, that area is a shithole. Fuck QPR. That's it, man.
Well, people
fuck
live
it.
there, man. We
I'm in.
like.
No, I just rewatched the Neto goal. Oh
I don't-
my
I don't-
God,
I don't
the
think you
keeper
under-
got megged.
Bro, the keeper.
that,
No,
man.
you know what's funny? The keeper got pissed. And like later on, the keeper gets pissed at the defenders.
Yeah,
so you're
it's
telling me
fault,
all
though.
of you? He's telling me he's like, oh, you're telling me all of you jumped and none of you got to it.
Oh yeah, okay, I get that. But
Wait,
I swear
wait,
it came
Scott,
off
look
keeper
at
as well.
this.
Though. I felt like he should have done.
Oh no, I know, bro. You got Meg. But
Yeah, look.
again, you look at the angle of the ball. You're telling me that the ball goes in the way it goes in without
I think it
touching
does
something.
though.
I mean, I don't think it
It
touches
does.
anyone.
It does, bro. I'm not gonna lie, gang.
Look,
Like, yeah.
like,
Look at how high it
Oh
bounced up. Like, I'm not.
that,
Like,
I don't care. As a keeper, mate, you should not be getting made like that.
yes,
I know
man.
it's a bit of a. It's like a lot of men near you, but like,
Pause.
Hey yo.
I'd hate to get made like that. I would hate myself for that.
Yeah,
This is
Chris,
a
you're a
better
goalkeeper,
angle,
man.
No,
Yeah,
this, by the way, this
wow,
this
you-
angle is even
yeah,
worse.
man,
Yeah,
even
this angle is a
better.
real angle. This angle is a real angle.
I
You
did
can
that
see
to my
like
team,
I'm
I'd
like
hate
it didn't even
myself.
take, bro. It didn't even take a nasty deflection. Like it like look at this. Look at this.
So Hato goes to go for it. He doesn't touch it.
No.
I mean, technically, his head does touch it, you know, low key.
You know what? Okay, okay, all right, man.
This looks
Like,
nasty.
brother,
on
brother,
Hato's
the
slow-mo,
brother,
I
the
can't
ball,
lie.
the ball gave
Free
him, bro. The
Willy.
ball gave him
It's
the
like,
lightest. The
Jack
ball
and
gave
Rose,
him the
man.
lightest shape up of all time. We're not doing this, bro.
No, you know what? That is actually a how to go, low key. Low key, that is a how to go.
No, it's not.
It touches his hair. It touches his
not,
hair.
No, it
It
doesn't.
touches
Look,
his
look,
hair.
It doesn't.
look.
It doesn't.
Reverse it.
It
Reverse
doesn't,
No,
it
no.
doesn't.
Can you reverse it
You
one
missed out
time?
of a full
Reverse it
second.
one time.
One second. It doesn't touch anyone. Maybe
No.
the
Doesn't.
keeper. Oh, it touches the keeper's shit calf.
Yeah, you can see the record.
Yeah, because he
like-
tries to close
Yeah.
it, but it's already too late. Like it's already between his legs.
Yeah.
He
So
closes
that's
it and he hits the
technically,
yeah.
Technically, is a Neto goal.
Look at him.
Yo, yeah, can't lie.
Yeah, no. Look, you see the wait, Marshall. There.
doesn't
No,
touch
it
him.
doesn't.
No,
No,
it
it
doesn't.
doesn't.
It does.
Ahmed
It does.
No, it
doesn't.
doesn't.
Where's the side angle? Where's the
It
side
doesn't
angle?
touch him.
He just
It
played
does.
the angle from the other angle.
You can't
It doesn't touch
claim
it.
that goal.
It doesn't touch him.
Look, right there.
He
One
missed
more.
it.
Double frame
He
it. Double
missed
frame it.
Ahmed,
Right there.
Ahmed,
Right
Hanto
there.
went to go celebrate
Right
with
there.
Neto. Hanto ran over to Neto. What are we doing here?
That's like the incredible
Doesn't
scene where the
touch him,
teachers.
man.
You know what it is? He's a humble lad. He's a humble lad. He's a humble
Yo,
lad.
Ahmed, give it up.
Right there.
Bro.
You
Oh my
know,
God.
maybe we need to give Nat motivation in it. That's why, man. Maybe need motivation.
I mean, he could have used it. I
I
can't
can't even
lie.
lie. He wanted the motivation. You know what I mean? After he's been producing, man.
Oh man. Bro,
But
I don't
no,
know,
that's a
this
Neto
is-
goal technically. It's just really shitty
No,
defending
that's
the
not
set
technically
piece.
bad.
You know what's crazy too?
Yeah.
Like I think we had, especially in the first half, we had such good phases of play. We had, and then the goals that we ended up scoring were low key kind of shitty.
The first goal.
Yeah,
was
no,
nice.
we should have did to this
No,
game.
I mean in
that's
terms
why,
of like actually building up, like the Neto one was a bit of like a really good
Oh.
shot, but
I mean, it was okay. The first goal build up was still wasn't too bad.
there,
like
there
the
was
last
there
one.
could have been at
it
least
was his last goal that was really nice. That last goal build up
Yeah.
was nice for
Esteban missed a clear cut chance. The lap missed
that
a
was
clear
crazy.
cut chance. Like this should have been at least 5-0 if I'm not counting the like. There was some good saves the keeper made. I can't lie.
No,
Keeper made some good
no, we
saves.
could have scored. We could have scored 7 this game. You had the Esteban one. You had the Delap one. And even then, there was probably a couple of other half chances. If we had someone that wasn't Garnacho playing, we probably scored
Yeah.
another one off.
Don't get me started on Garnacho, bro. Oh my God, like I feel like
yeah, you get him.
By the way,
I feel like
on the side
Garnacho,
note-
bro, Garnacho would have been perfect for when we were in the conference league, if that makes sense. Like, because I feel like we need to find his level, and I feel like playing against all these
What, Hull
teams,
City's
we would have
not his
found his
level?
real level.
No,
Hull
whole
City's
City's better than Whole City's better than Garnacho. The fact that Jesse Derry came off the
I
bench.
agree. That's what I'm saying. I don't disagree.
Yeah,
That's
Jesse
what I'm saying.
Derry
It's like,
looked better in
we
one
need to,
moment.
we need
Jesse
to keep
Derry
going
played-
down to try to see where his level's at, man.
He played 15 minutes and was better than Garnacho.
Maybe it's retirement.
Yeah.
No, but not even that. Like, you know
what
what
if
made
it-
it worse for me today? Because, like, okay, I understand Garnacho is bad. So, like, it
He's
kind of
awful.
just, like, I ignore him, right? The attitude today. The attitude, the throwing the arms in the air, all that
Oh,
bullshit.
that pissed me off, bro. When he
Thank
gave
you.
Esteval that pass, and then he like gave it behind Esteval. So Esteval was expecting the ball to be in front of him.
I thought that was
puts it like
Enzo.
behind him. So
Yeah.
like and then it like it clashes because he's like, I was expecting this ahead of me.
He also
not
shot
right
it at
me.
him, to be fair.
That's what I'm
So,
saying.
like,
And so he starts getting, he like throws his hands up. I'm like, who do you think you are? Who does this guy think he is, bro? I
yeah,
can't stand him, man.
it's-
I
it's
can't
Alejandro
stand
getting
him.
worse now.
Bro,
He
I
did
can't
this at
stand
United,
him.
by the way. He did this shit.
He is
at United,
Alejandro
so-
Garnacho.
No.
And that's the thing, like,
stop, bro.
I can
Please,
at
just- I
least,
can't, man.
at today's game, I can at least, because you guys remember, I've said it multiple times, like, I feel like if Neto just added shots to his game, he would look a little more dynamic and might help him out. And he wasn't doing it. You guys remember, multiple streams, I
But
said
it's
this.
easy to say that after just Hull City, though.
Yeah, I understand, but, like, it's got to start somewhere, right? At least Neto did that today. Garnacho, same bullshit we see every time. It's
Wait, no,
like,
but- no,
for
but-
him, like, wait, 1 second, Scott. It's like for him, he thinks he is so like he thinks he has the same attitude Neto has, but on steroids, where it's like, I'm too good to be doing all this extra stuff. My bare minimum should be enough for me in the Premier League and in any of these competitions. So he doesn't try anything. He doesn't go try to take shots. He doesn't try to cut inside. He doesn't try to do any of this shit. And even if he does, he sucks at it. It's just like, bro, I really hope that this causes a rift in the directors, because whoever's idea was to sign this guy, not even just sign him, the fact that you agreed to a deal where there's a whatever sell-on clause to United for the price that we bought him for, bro, sacked.
Again,
Whoever agreed to it.
I don't know why
I
we're
mean, it's a bit
surprised.
too late for that. They just got a 6-year deal, mate. So
Yeah, they got
what
a
can I
6-year
say?
deal.
Hey, with Clear Lake, listen. The one thing I'll give
They're not
Clear
good
Lake,
at
this is the only time I'm gonna give him a positive. Hey, the one thing with Clear Lake, at least contracts don't mean shit to you.
Marshall, they just been given power over
They're,
this team.
they're not getting sacked.
Hey, we'll see, man. Time will
Marshall,
tell.
they just got
One
a
can
new
pray.
job description.
I'm not
Yeah,
religious, but one can pray.
Marshall, they got a new job.
One
they
can
just got-
pray.
Marshall,
right about
they
that.
Listen, they've got a new job description. They're now sporting directors for the women's team too now. So I don't know what you're talking about.
Nasty
Right?
work.
Hey, they got
They're
to
good.
suffer with
Yes.
Ahmed. They have to suffer with Chelsea, man. It's proper Chelsea.
Ahmed, I didn't even get a
Suffer
chance to
with.
put the red card out, and you
Why
didn't even
you
do
give him
anything
red?
wrong. You just made me angry by saying that. So that's you just get sent off for that.
Hold that.
Sent off.
Yeah, but that's fine.
abusing
Listen,
power, man.
you can red card me, but the facts don't lie. You know, we can always pray, but you know, I don't know who you're praying to because they don't listening to you, Marshall.
You
I'm
should
just
pray
saying, you know,
today.
you
I'm
know,
gonna pray
they
every
ain't
day,
listening.
bro.
They ain't listening
I'm
to
gonna
you.
whip out the
You know what I
rosary.
mean?
I'm
They-
gonna do what is it?
They
Like
listen to- listen.
five Holy Marys and the rest of it. I don't even remember anymore.
You might have to pray to the devil. Maybe if you pray to the devil, Marshall, man, you know, sell your soul. That's what a lot of these guys
I'm gonna
do,
start
man.
devil
Bro,
worshiping.
nah,
Oh,
man.
might have
What is
to,
he
man.
doing? Nah,
might
bro.
have to, bro.
That'd be
Bro,
too much. That might be where I draw the
bro.
line.
What are you saying, man?
Listen, man. I think I've got more chances with the devil, man, doing the job for me, man. I'll keep it real right now. So
Oh,
Look at this
man.
guy, man.
Yeah, no, I can't with these directors, man. And like I think again, Garnacho's a prime example of like this is what happens when you absolutely go for the bargain bin and you don't do your research or even work with the manager. You just bring a. For all I know, it could have been a deal just to sweeten up the relationship between United. Just, oh, will you help us help him out? We'll help you out with Garnacho.
What kind of bullshit
Fuck
thing is
off,
that?
bro. It's bullshit. That's what it is. That's all
Like,
it
why
is.
would we help him out because they got scammed from Mason Mount?
Yeah, I don't
Like,
know, bro.
that-
It's just so frustrating.
That's not a good business move.
The fact that Garnacho couldn't even have a good game against Hull City is actually
He's
insane
actually
to me.
worse than
What,
Mason
no,
Mount.
but
Mason
Marshall,
Mount's
again,
actually better than him.
Marshall, what, like this is where I think this discourse around Garnacho is stupid. Why the fuck are we surprised he couldn't perform against Charlton, who are in the depths of the Championship? They were a League One team a year ago. Why the fuck are we surprised that he can't perform? This isn't surprise anymore.
You know what it is? You know what it is? It's like it's not necessarily that I'm surprised, right? It's like it's one of those things like you know it, but then when you're confronted by it, it still affects you, right? It's like, hey, listen, I
It's
know,
just jarring.
like I innately I know, like if I step in dog shit, it's gonna smell bad, right? Like I know dog shit smells bad, right? When you have to actually smell dog shit, right? When it's put in front of you, when you have to whiff it through the monitor when you're watching Garnacho play, it still affects me. Yeah, I'm still like, wow, like I know this was shit, but man, every time I have to see it, I'm really astounded by the depths of hell that this footballer can take me to.
Mm-hmm. It's exactly the
I
point.
can't stand him.
It's
I hate
just
him, bro.
like-
I should hate him, bro.
Right.
I despise him. I really do.
'Cause the thing
He
is, like, at
exactly
least
the player
lately
of-
he's been out of the limelight, right? And now that he's back in it, today's game, for example, it's like a reminder of just like,
You know what? You know what saddens me, by the way? I feel like if Gittins didn't get the hamstring thing, Garnacho would be third choice because it would be Enzo first, Gittins second, Esteval third,
Yeah.
and then Garnacho fourth.
Gittins
like,
has
fourth
shown
choice.
me more. Gittins has shown me more in multiple games.
Like, why are we
No,
trying
my thing
to,
is, my thing is Gittins stinks, but I don't hate him as an individual, as a person,
No.
right? I don't hate him. He like as an individual, he has given me nothing to hate. I hate how Garnacho is as a human being, aside from football. I dislike him as a person, as an individual. So given that fact, like I would rather see Gittins. They're both ass. Give me Gittins. At least the kid doesn't throw his hands up when he gives a shit pass to a teammate.
That's what I mean. Like, listen, let's just look at it this way, Scott. You've seen the best of Garnacho, and that was the game you went to. Remind me what game it was again? It was Wolves, right? We've seen the best of Garnacho in that game. In that same game, I also saw the best of Gittins. I was much more impressed by Gittins' performance than Garnacho's performance. Gittins gave me a brilliant goal. He was dribbling past players. I was like, okay, if you can give me more of these performances, and
so was
especially
Garnacho.
against tougher opposition,
like,
we're
thi-
Gucci.
and this is no, but Marshall, in the game we won against Wolves at home in the league, where Garnacho played, that was when I was up there. Garnacho was doing the same thing that game. He was beating. It was actually the one game he's had where he was beating guys on the dribble. He was like taking players on. He was creating stuff. He
Fucking
scored.
Rhino, bro. Get out of
Like,
here, bro. Big up
they-
Rhino.
They all stink. Like they both stink.
Yeah.
They are just shit. Like I understand RSM's point. Like, and I'm the same. I don't hate Gittins as a person. As like seeing his face doesn't anger me the same way it does Garnacho. But outside of that, in terms of ability, they're both shit. I don't.
No, I agree. I agree. That's why, right? Given everything else is equal, I prefer to see Gibbs and Garnacho on my screen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
but like if we're being real, I'd rather just play Derry than both of them.
I don't disagree, brother. I don't disagree.
Can we talk about that kid, by the way? I know it's a really tiny
Crystal
cameo.
Palace, hold that, by the way. Hold that, Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
Hold that.
I know it's a short cameo, but listen,
It was decent. It was
Why
decent.
can't we play
he looked
Shinmaker
decent, and I'd
instead
rather
of,
see him at left wing.
Can I ask a question? Why can't we play Delap? What is it? Why can't we play Shinmaker?
Why
and
can't
what's
we
it
play
called?
Delap?
Yeah, and Jesse Derry, bro, instead of Garnacho and Delap. Let's keep it. I'd rather them play than
Because
Chelsea, bro.
you know, Ahmed,
Shimweka, I disagree because we have Mark Giu, who's already been part of the squad.
Even Mark Gui.
No, I agree. That's what I'm saying. Like, but on the dairy part, I don't disagree. By the way, by the way, you know what sucks? By the way, that kid Rio, he left. This would have been the one season that left wing is wide open for him. This would have been the one season he could have played every minute on that left wing.
But this is why
Now
like,
he's rotting. He's rotting behind Gakpo on the bench.
I hope Jesse and Shim, and I'll even put this as far as like Josh and these youngsters. Like, I hope
Who's that?
you're just
Who's that? Like
patient.
that Raj kid too, the one who like scores a lot of goals.
Yeah, Ibrahim Raj. Yeah, thank you. I
Yeah,
forget his
Ibrahim
name.
Raj. Ibrahim Raj. Is that? Are you sure that's his name?
It's Rabbi.
Rabaj.
I just remember it was like there was an R somewhere.
Yeah,
I'm like,
I just can't. Rabaj. Like, I hope these guys are patient because like you will get your chance eventually.
No,
like,
but no,
in
but,
this
no,
team.
but Marshall, the problem with that is they won't. Like, you can say, oh, they'll get their chance. As much as I'm happy for Derry and Shim and these guys, they're not getting their chance. Like, Shim is 4th choice striker currently. When Omega gets it, he'll be 5th choice striker. Like, we're talking about Josh now. If Josh was to leave on loan, is there any guarantee he comes back and actually gets game time once he comes back with the amount of centre backs these guys are signing? Like, so I understand.
Think potentially, yes, just because of how bad our
I disagree, bro. These guys, unless you're one of these top talents, which if they are, they should already be playing anyway. Based on in certain positions, I mean, like obviously at centre back or midfielder not centre back, but like midfielder might be tough. But like if these guys are of the level, like if Derry is of the level that we think he might be in terms of if he is one of those top talents that they'll try and keep him, he should already be playing minutes. He should already be playing consistently. Same with Shim. I'm gonna be honest. If Shim is this talent that we think he is, there's no reason to play Delap over him. I'm gonna be so real.
But here's the thing. Like, I get what you're saying, Scott. But realistically though, they're not gonna play consistent minutes simply because they're still gonna make mistakes, right? Like even today, like there was a moment where, and don't get me wrong, I love Esteval. You guys know I really appreciate Esteval in the team. But in that first half, there was a moment where he got dispossessed in a very stupid way. And luckily Moises cleaned it up. But it's like, if you're going to keep doing that, those are the same things that I complain about with Gittins and stuff. Obviously, with you, Esteval, you have more chances to like to actually pull it off and create chances. But those are those moments where, like prime example, West Ham in the first leg. Esteval does something to, flashy. It doesn't work out, and then we concede a goal.
Again, Marshall, that also doesn't fly either because all of these guys are young and they're all going to make mistakes. I'm much more.
But it's
I'm calm with Esteval.
Slowly integrated.
No, but I'm calm with. No, it's not slowly integrating, brother. Because I watch Garnacho and Gittins, who are our current 2 left wingers in the team, like make those mistakes on a game by game basis.
Mm-hmm.
So no, it's not okay for me to wait and bed them in when my 2 guys ahead of them reek of piss. So this is my point. Like, hang on. No, because the point is as well, and I've just thought of this in terms of what backs up my point. You can't tell me Tyreek George is worse than either of the 2 left wingers we have at this football club. He's gone. He's finished.
I get that.
He has no future at this football club. He was told you're not needed, despite the fact he's better than both of them.
Mm-hmm.
But it's because he wasn't one of these top tier talents that they thought like an Esteval was. So he was deemed not good enough. So what happens when that gets to Shim? What happens when that gets to a Derry if he doesn't play? What happens so this idea they just have to be patient is bullshit. Like if we're talking about midfielders, a Reggie Walsh does have to be patient because of who's ahead of him. I'm not hearing it for Derry and for Shim Oyega. I'm not hearing.
I get that, but even like for example, this started because we were talking about what's the one that went to Liverpool? Rio, right? Like, if Rio had just waited, just because he had just turned 18, right? Like, he's still really, really young. With Josh, like, I get it with Josh. Like, at some point, and even George, at some point, you just have to make the move because you're not getting your chances and you're not getting any younger. These guys are just turning 18, just getting ready for first team football, and they already want to go to a team where they're going to get more minutes and get first team minutes and stuff, and it's just not working out. I get it to an extent. Like, no, Scott, hold on. Like, I get it to an extent with Chelsea, right? Like, we're not, like, obviously, I'm talking about to an extent a pipe dream because we know how this club structure works and all that stuff. But sometimes you just got to wait a little bit to see if that's actually because I'm trying to get to that point. Because sometimes with how we recruit, you might just have an opportunity just because of how shit the recruitment might be, and you might actually have a chance. You might have to just back yourself. And sometimes it's just the extra 2 years. Sometimes you might even get the loan that they'll give you a loan that you can go to just develop yourself, and you can come back and see if maybe you can get a crack at Chelsea. If you turn 20, like Tariq George or Josh, and you really don't see a path or you really don't think they're going to give you a chance, then find another move. I think Rio moving as early as he did was a mistake.
Marshall, how many games do you think Rio would have played this season if he'd stayed?
I think Rio would have gotten not that many games, but like
then this is a point.
Not as many games as Liverpool, but still
there we
would
go.
have
Then
gotten maybe a game or
that's
two.
the whole argument. No, then the argument is dead there because you just said it. Not as many games he would have as Liverpool. That's why he's moved. Because the fact of the matter is, we'd still have bought Derry even if Rio had stayed. And then you've got him, Derry, Kavuma McQueen, what's it called? Like, you've already bought Gittins and Garnacho as well. So I don't blame him for leaving because he probably thought like the same as other guys have thought. These guys coming in, I've got potentially no chance at playing, or the options in front of me are getting longer and longer and longer. I don't want to go out on loan to a Strasbourg because who knows what my future could be. And especially when Liverpool show interest, it's like, okay, there's a chance I can play more. Whether he does play more or not, the pathway is a lot clearer to these guys. It's the same reason why initially there was all that buzz around Cole wanting to leave. Because at the time, the pathway was not clear for him getting games at centre-back and playing and starting regularly. So I 100% understand why these guys leave. So I don't hold any vim for these guys leaving.
I don't hold vim for them either, but at the same time, it's just one of those cases of like, had you had been just a little bit more patient, you probably would have gotten more of a chance. Because let's be honest, like the people you have ahead of you at Liverpool are calibers higher than what we have ahead of you here at Chelsea. Had you just been, and even then, like if you remember the way that they reacted to Rio leaving, they were really displeased about it. They were really pissed off about it. So either they wanted to keep him and invest in him a little more so they could sell him for profit or a higher profit and not a free, or they had plans to try to see if they can integrate him into the team. So like,
yeah, I don't believe that at all. I'm just gonna be honest, I don't believe that at all.
That you don't believe that it could be either of those two options?
No, I don't
believe that they would be willing to
at all.
Develop him into potentially selling for profit. So like the thing is, like, I don't know, to be honest with you, because you're right. We've seen them sell players for profit, Gallagher, all these, so on and so forth. Like, we get it, but at the same time, it's like, brother, you're sitting on a bucket because there's no room for you on a bench at Liverpool, and you're not getting any minutes. You're just rotting over at Liverpool as well. But at the same time, you're right, because George hasn't gotten any minutes either. But that could have been for financial reasons or transfer reasons, because he was supposed to get a move. They're planning a move for him in January. It ended up being Everton. Like, there's factors there. But I don't know. I'm seeing that left wing, and I'm like, there was such a clear and blatant opportunity for, it's hindsight as well, but there's a clear and blatant opportunity for anyone to have stepped up and maybe get some minutes, and maybe Jesse gets minutes. Who knows? Maybe. But
he definitely won't. Like, he should, but he definitely won't.
Yeah, we'll see. Is it also a rule where like you have to be 18 to be in the first team, or how does that work?
No.
Because why doesn't Ibrahim Rabaj get any minutes? Like, what's the deal with that?
Because he's 16, brother.
I don't know the laws, bro. That's what I'm asking. What is it? What's the deal?
There are no laws.
Okay.
Like, you can be any age. Like, there have been players in the Premier League that have appeared at 16.
Okay.
The issue is not the age. The issue is not the age.
This is just they're just not choosing him to play first team.
Yeah. Because again, at least with Rabai, right? Rabai makes more sense in a way because of he plays centrally, right? So there's more positions to fill in terms of on the bench. You're not going to drop, as much as I don't like some of our players, you're not going to drop some of our players we've got centrally for Rabai, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, Reggie Walsh is ahead of him on the depth chart in that position. So I understand why Rabai doesn't get game time. I don't understand why Derry isn't on the bench more, especially after seeing the 15 minutes tonight and watching what he did against, like, compared to Garnacho.
I mean, to be
it's the same reason why. It's the same reason why, as much as I want him to get more game time over Delap, I understand why Shimoeka doesn't make the bench, because he's fourth choice striker.
Yeah. Let me see something here. The other player we have to talk about. I'm interested to see what you guys think. I thought he was brilliant today, but again, it is Hull, so I'm not gonna get too carried away myself. But Mamadou Sarr, bro. This is the numbers today. 7 defensive contributions, 1 tackle, 1. He was good. He was good.
His passing was very good.
Really
actually.
good.
The passing was really good too.
It was
I
whole
mean,
Should have
city.
assist today.
Yeah.
Listen, this is my thing. It was whole city, but we have seen our center backs against
Of
this
course.
level of opposition still not be able to pass.
Yeah.
Still not be able to pass.
So
So
just half defend as well.
it's good. It's good. Exactly. So it's good. Good days.
Bro.
Please, Senior, let me see him against Bernie. Please, I beg.
That's
Yeah,
why
I agree.
we
I was just
need-
saying, it took me, by the way, it took me that one pass to Esteval, by the way. As soon as he said that, I said,
No,
on
over the
Lewis,
top, just the
bro, that one, it took me that one pass and I went, toss him by. I literally said, toss him, you can leave.
Yeah, true.
you hit the. I know. Hold on. I know. I know it doesn't apply because it's footy, but it's time to learn Chinese, buddy. You know what I'm saying? It's time to learn Chinese,
It's time to learn Arabic, man. That's what you need to learn.
brother. They don't want him.
No,
He's
it's
trash.
They don't want it.
They
Time
don't
to
want
learn
him.
QPR. That's what it's time to
What
learn
do they-
West London.
What do they speak in Nigeria, bro? Yoruba. Time to learn Yoruba, bro. It's time to go back to the motherland, bro.
I
Like,
think Europe is a tribe, no?
I have no clue. That's why
No,
I asked, brother. I don't know about
Yeah,
Nigerian.
see, American education right there, lads. But anyway, listen.
Oh my days,
You know what I
bro.
mean? But anyway,
American
listen,
education
Saar-
has nothing to do.
listen, Saar, good performance, but it's only half body.
Yeah, I
That's what
agree.
I'm gonna say.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We've
No, but
seen-
my thing is,
we've seen our
I
defenders
agree.
concede against worse sides.
But
No, no,
don't
my
you
thing
think
is
we
not
should play
concede.
against Burnley though.
Look, my issue is not even concede because I've seen our defenders have good games against lesser opposition. My problem has always been even these defenders, even against worse opposition, still cannot pass the ball. They're still too scared to pass the ball. They don't know how to do it. I'm just like, yeah, these guys are hopeless. We have no ball playing center back. That ball over the top.
Big up
The
Coco.
last time we saw a ball over the top like that to one of our attackers, by the way, was Levi Colwell in the Club World
I
Cup
was just
final to
about to
Palmer.
say.
That was the last time we saw that from
Yeah,
one
we
of
ain't
our
seen
center
a
back.
pass like that in so long.
Yep.
Bro,
It's
Mamadou
a shame
Sarr came
Esteban
into
missed
this
that
team.
chance, actually, as well.
Mamadou Sarr hasn't been at Chelsea since Club World Cup. He came into this team and is like, oh, we're not using this tactic anymore? Shit.
Oh.
That's what we trained in the summer. What
Listen,
happened?
for me, like I said, just let me see him against Burnley because, I mean, it's still obviously not like, top tier Premier League opposition,
Yeah,
but at
yeah,
least they're
yeah.
in the Premier League. So it's like,
Mhm.
there's no
You know what the
excuse
thing
to
is,
not see him
Laura?
against Burnley.
I think it's been said before on Lewis's channel and whatnot before, like, at least with Saul, right? Like, I know he's going to make mistakes. Like, I think even in this game, the one thing I think
Yeah.
he does need to work on is, like, his aerial ability. Like, he doesn't look the most solid aerially. But it's like,
Yeah.
because of his age,
Won 3
I'm
aerial
calm.
goals today, but yeah, I see.
there's, like, I'm calm with him playing, making a few mistakes if need be. Because I'd rather see that than Badiashile. I'd rather see
Yeah.
that than tossing. Like,
It's
what am I going to
exactly-
get? What tossing or Badiashile make
What
their
people-
umpteenth mistake in a row?
Exactly.
And the fuck am I going to learn? I know these guys stink.
And it's
Mhm.
not, and for me, it's like this, right? Like, if you're going to continue making mistakes, but I believe that you are a young player and you will improve, I will give you the grace. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'd rather see these mistakes. Like, if the mistakes are going to be made, I'd rather it be made by an Achimpong or a Sar, who I believe will be able to learn and are still young enough to learn, versus Chalaba, who's about to be 27 and still a bum and is going to
By the way-
continue making these type of errors.
Mhm.
The thing I love about Saar as well, which is good, just speaking about Josh, which is good for Josh, is he's a different profile to Josh, which I think is a positive because it doesn't kill the
Yeah.
opportunity for in the future both of them to play together, and it doesn't kill the opportunity for Josh to play
It's a
as
good
well.
balance.
Yeah, like because if Saar was the same type of defender, bro, Josh's opportunities just plummet. Just
Yeah,
plummet.
because Fofana is... Josh is more like Fofana.
Josh is more of
where,
Fofana.
like-
He's a ball. He's a
Exactly.
ball progressor, bro. He's able to
Mhm.
run just like Fofana is.
So there was that good balance today. Obviously, I want to see it against like Prem sides, and if he could do it against like a Burnley, who again we do struggle against these teams. Let's not pretend like these Premier League teams are like easy whole sides. Like
We
like
should
no,
still beat Burnley though.
exactly. We should still beat them, but
what,
under
19?
Maresca we have struggled against these teams. So if we can have and clean sheet. First appearance to Chelsea keeps a clean sheet. Obviously barely because there was some scary moments today, but like still keeps a clean sheet. Like I'm happy for the guy.
Just on tossing, by the way, very quickly, just because like
to me.
you just mentioned clean sheet. This is how much of a detriment he is to our team, by the way. We got worse defensively. We got shakier when he came on the pitch.
Bro, it was a
True.
miracle we didn't concede. Like they literally hit the post.
I'm happy to see Toes on the pitch, you know.
Oh no,
It's
do you
been
see
a
what
while to see
Tosin got?
him.
I'm not.
Sorry,
Can you just kick him?
Wait,
Can you kick
no,
him? Why does he
wait,
do
wait,
this?
hold on,
Why?
hold on.
Hang on.
Why? Like
This
he
is
just
yellow,
does
this is
this to
yellow.
just start fights,
No,
bro.
It's his
No,
first
no, no.
official
No,
No,
yellow.
I'm not
wait,
even trying to
wait,
roast
wait,
Ahmed.
wait,
I'm not even
wait.
trying to roast Ahmed. But do you see when Tosin got spun at like one of the like attackers was
No,
running at
listen,
him, and
you
he
need
went
to hear
left,
me.
and Tosin went up.
Guys, you need to hear what I'm about to say, because like this is.
No,
not
I
even-
wasn't trying to attack
No,
you though, Ahmed.
no,
Okay,
I
then
understand.
Ahmed,
Wait,
how about we
let
word
me
things
finish.
differently?
Let me
Don't lead
finish.
with that.
Listen, let me finish. It's good to see Tosin on the pitch.
Sorry.
Because, you
Go
know,
ahead.
listen, the reason why I say it's good to see Tosin on the pitch and get a few minutes here and there, because, you know, I've started to follow the Marshall philosophy, you know. We need to see him play,
Marshall,
the more
you're
he's there,
cancer to
the more
this
he's
place.
available to
Don't do
himself.
this.
So,
Now
The
book
one
him.
player
Now
I said that about, it actually worked out. Don't do
that's
this.
it.
No,
I
no,
follow
no.
the Marshall philosophy, bro.
Marshall, now book him. You can hear him smiling through his teeth.
I can't,
As he-
look, but he's cheating. I can't.
Double booking.
Double yellow. Yeah.
Double yellow. In the span of a minute, double yellow. Because you gave the ref flip, bro. That's why.
That's your fault, though, Marshall. No, that's your fault.
What
That's
is my
all
fault?
Are you
your
saying this
agenda,
is
like,
the
you can't
consequences of
play-
his action?
Well, because Marshall always says about other players, especially Sanchez. It's like, you
I
gotta play
only
him.
ever said it about Robert Sanchez,
No,
and
you
guess
say
what?
that-
I was right.
You said about Sterling too, I'm pretty sure too.
Hang on, hold on. You're right
No,
about
I
what?
didn't.
I'm pretty
About
sure you
putting, you know,
just
putting out
Sanchez.
Robert Sanchez for sale, kind of like playing him into form.
Yeah.
So he looks good for the other
You did
you
other
know,
players too, I'm pretty sure. but,
prospect teams that might pick up on him. Now we might be stuck with him, but like regardless, like yeah, it worked out.
Like, yeah, how was us selling him?
Mm-hmm.
We'll see in the summer. You know, when we get my
I mean,
I'll wait.
I'm not looking for. I'm not actually looking to sign right now. I want to sell left wingers and buy new left wingers. I want to probably get
Alright,
another
we need-
striker. Like Sanchez actually like the least of my worries right now. It's just crazy to say
Oh.
because like I wanted that guy gone last season. He was a terrorist to our football club.
No, for sure. Oh, the other thing I want to point out, before we speak on Sanchez briefly, the other thing I want to point out, Mamadou Sarr, I listen. I've not seen him on TV, so this was a first. I've seen him live. Did he get like a growth spurt? Because he looked a lot taller than I remember seeing him.
What do you mean by that?
Wait, Saar?
Yeah, Mamadou Sarr, he looks taller than when I saw him play.
I don't know.
Maybe
I saw
it's
him
the
playing
vi-
Club World Cup.
Maybe it's the vision thing, bro. This guy's been the same height for the longest time, bro. He's not
Has
gonna
he?
get a growth spurt at
How old is
what,
he?
20 years old. Or
He's
21
20, yeah.
He's not
I mean, you
gonna be-
can no.
You
but
can still
I
get a
think
delayed growth spurt, and
You're not, brother.
You still grow. You can still
Teens or
keep
20s.
growing, yes, but growth spurt like late.
Your
We're
growth
not- we're not-
spurt, no, bro. Like you
Yeah,
can maybe
yeah,
get like
like-
max maybe a quarter inch, bro. You're not getting like.
All right.
Marshall thinks
he
he's
got an
got a
extra
2-inch
quarter inch in
increase.
there, bro.
That's what I'm saying. Like this, he's not Wemby, bro. He's gonna stop. I'm pretty sure he stopped growing.
This is
All right, because he's tall, man. I didn't realize how
Maybe because
tall
you're
he
looking
was.
at different like
I guess because when you see him in the
vision
stadium
now.
and everyone's the same, relatively the same height, it's like okay.
Nah,
yeah.
you're saying this guy's got aura now. That's what you're saying. Oh, he's taller now.
Oh,
That's what's
okay. I saw
happening.
the aura, the bat.
Yeah.
Because
The aura
yeah,
just
like
oozing
in
around
terms
him,
of like
so you just like, oh, he's taller.
in terms
now.
of the player, he's built like Badiashile, where it's like tall. He's got
Bro,
body to him.
Daniel said this on Lewis' stream, and I couldn't unsee it. You say he's like tall like Badiashile. It's not even that, bro. His mannerisms are so close to Badiashille's.
Oh.
It's spooky.
So I'm
like
not the
the
only
way-
one.
Yeah, you
No,
Marshall
the
was
way
saying
he,
on
like-
Discord.
The way he controls a football, the way he like runs, the way he moves.
Calm.
Outside the fact, it's obviously even his passing, right? The way it sounds weird to say, but the way he passes the ball is so similar. It's fucking spooky.
Are you saying that because he's?
I just hope he's
because-
a lot better.
Are we
in a
saying
way.
that because they have a very similar skin type? Is that what we're just trying to say that for?
Literally
He just
said a
explained
million
it.
and one reasons why he's saying that, and you completely ignored that and asked
I'm
him
just
the
gonna-
same
It's
question.
just armor,
have to
bro.
ask the-
You could just rewind 10 seconds and you'll have your answer.
Listen, I just want to ask the real question here,
Oh
man.
my
I listened to
God,
that.
man.
I listened to all of that, and I thought that sounded like a lot of woke nonsense to me. So I have to make sure
It's
that.
Ahmed. I just ignore him at this point.
Scott, this is why he can't take the UK seriously. They let this guy on Sky Sports, man.
Yeah, but Ahmed ain't gonna be saying this.
It's worse than that.
Yeah, but
That's true.
Listen, I
Ahmed
think
likes
for
to have
me-
fun here.
I think, listen, for me, when it comes to Sarr in general, I think obviously, listen, it's a solid game from him. But I think again we need to recognise the opposition that he's facing, and then obviously, of course, secondly, when you're facing a team like Hull, who's a bit more attacking, because you can clearly see there are a lot more attacking in this game. They're trying to actually compete a little bit. But when you're facing a low block, can you still do that pass? That's the question you have to ask yourself, man. Is he going to be able to do that pass?
He's going to do Brennan, Chalobah and all that.
And all that other stuff. I mean, he can do that, which is all well and good. But then I also look at then again the defensive action. Are you going to be able to maintain this level of defensive solidity, rigidity against some of these bigger sides that we're going to be facing eventually? Like, no joke, but we're going to be facing Burnley next. Burnley will be good competition for him.
Can we say, will it be any worse? And I can, like, 100% probably say, no, it's not going to be worse.
No, I hear
it's probably going to be better.
Yeah. I just think for me more so it's just the thing of like, are you going to be able to handle the pressures? Probably the much more better word to use, probably.
I was still firm in that Burnley game, by the way. I was still firm in that game.
I think, right, like, I think all of us here, I'm almost positive all of us here, are fully capable of looking at a player's performance and despite the opposition, be able to recognize whether it was a good performance or the opposition was just that shit, right? Now, this season alone, I have seen Chelsea struggle against Lincoln Financial. I've seen Chelsea struggle against Karabag. I have seen Chelsea struggle against... I've seen Chelsea concede a goal to Ajax. You know, I've seen so many games where defensively we should be keeping a clean sheet, being defensively sound, but then you got Unk Tosin showing up and making a meal out of it. Even today, he showed up and all of a sudden we look shaky. So I get what you're saying, Ahmed. I'm not going to overgas it. I'm not going to overhype and say he's the next iteration of Maldini, right? Like, I'm not going to sit here and say that. But at the same time, I can observe the game and be like, nah, this guy's competent at least. Let's see. The next test, I want to see him up against Burnley because I've been impressed with what I've seen so far.
100%. I think
that's all I'm saying. Yeah.
I think the thing as well is like it depends on what you're talking about. Like, I'm not really gassing up Saar for this game for like his defensive work, right? Because again, that is like a lot of that was the opposition, right? And they didn't have their first choice attack. In fact, of the team that started against Bristol City in their last game in the league, none of their three attackers started that were playing this game. But what I will talk about when it comes to Saar, especially this game, is the passing stuff, because we haven't seen that from anyone yet, and that is the stuff that can be, what's it called? That is the stuff that can be replicated from game to game, even in the Premier League, because you can still hit those passes when we're playing against Premier League teams, you know, because we've seen Tosin hit it. The issue we've had is that some of our centre backs will not hit that pass. Or when they do, they underhit it or whatever, or it's off or whatnot. Like even Fofana this game, right? We talk about Saar's passing. Fofana's passing this game, long passing, was poor. But that's not his game. And again, that was Hull. And his long passing was poor.
But again, Fofana did, when he was able to run with the ball, he progresses really well.
Because that's his attribute that is best in terms of driving with the ball, where Saar's is more passing. And again, that's like a thing you can fix. So that's what I'm more focusing on. Like, the defending was good, but that I'm not really focusing on because it was Hull. So, like, let's see how he's going to be against Premier League opposition. But yeah, it's the passing for me because, like, if we've got his passing or, like, passing like that in games, number one is we'll get more goals from balls over the top on transition or in moments when a opposition's defence is not ready for those. The second thing it will do, and I think this is more from I don't even know what you call this, but it stops the arguments from people of like, oh, these guys get no chances in behind and we're not playing to certain guys' strength. Bro, if he's putting balls over the top to Garnacho and Neto and to Delap and they're still shit, there's no excuse. There's no, oh, he's not getting chances no more. We're not playing to their strengths. So like it just kills that as well. So yeah, I just think...
Go ahead, Scott. Finish what you're saying. Sorry.
I'll say I just think it makes sense to give him game time. And like I said, I'd play him against Burnley because if he doesn't play against Burnley, when the fuck is he next playing?
Yeah, and
he won't be Arsenal, will it? He won't get thrown to Arsenal.
It'll be in the next round of the FA Cup, depending on who we get.
But this is what I'm like. If you play him against Burnley and he has a great game and looks like standing like a standout again in that defense, I'd throw him against Arsenal too, because like just throw him in like in consistent form and see what we can get out of him. Because the centre backs we have, like Chalobah, Tosin, and all that, they're not worth like playing in that game if we can actually get him to like intact with the system and the team what we have like quick as possible.
If I may be allowed to continue to speak a bit more freely, I think the other thing I want to
What
talk
bullshit
about,
you gonna say?
you know, again, you know, I'm just trying to be a Chelsea fan. You know, Scott, can you just let me be a Chelsea fan?
Huh?
Please? Thank you. Either way, no, I think for me, listen, in general, when we play games like this in the FA Cup, obviously we did this previously in the Carabao Cup, right, where we get these goals, it's always good for momentum, right? It's good for momentum. Hopefully we can continue to push off of this stuff like that, considering the loss we had, the draw, I should say, we had against Leeds. Hopefully this can be like a bit more of a reset. You've then got like almost a week off now, right, to the next game, right? And essentially, hopefully we can move on from this. That's the main thing I'd probably say.
White
right?
baggy.
Mute our please.
I got it. Go ahead. Keep talking.
Yeah, but that's the thing, right? But listen, let's enjoy this week. Let's recover. Let's see how things go. I think, guys, that we should probably look at a bit more. Hopefully, is that this is good. This is a good thing for Hato, because like the reason why I say that is obviously I don't know. They didn't really mention again the Kukurea results, but it's clear that
He's back in
like,
training.
Is that been confirmed? Sorry.
Yeah, he's back in training.
I'll be honest, but I'll keep it real. At least with Kukurea, there's a reality that we need to realize where this guy cannot play consistently for us. I think probably until the rest of the season. Like he's probably
Say you can't play consistent what?
Consistently for us for the rest of the season. I probably say because of the hamstring stuff.
He can't play consistently for us.
Oh, for us. I would say consistently fast. I was thinking, what the hell does that mean? Okay.
Yeah, clearly
That's
it
my
is, Chris. But yeah, no, consistently for us, bro. You know. No, but like consistently for us, right? Because I think all of us here agree. Like, if he's this is like twice now what they've had hamstring scares with him. So, and again, if he's probably gonna go to the World Cup, which he probably is, right, for Spain, they're probably gonna be like, we're gonna have to ease off of you, bro, and probably use you a lot more sparingly. By the way,
We should say for Arsenal. That's what we should do.
What I will say before we actually, because I do want to talk about Hato, he's right. One thing I just want to add to the whole Mamadou Sarr thing, if this does work out and he does get a chance to play more minutes, because the other thing too, it's like this is a player that Rosinho's already familiar with, and not to mention, even at his age, 20 years old, he's got a good amount of experience, right? I think this is an opportunity for Rosinho to say, I think this is an opportunity for Rosinho to say, okay, Fofana, Mamadou Sarr, you're my center back pairing for every other game. Chalobah, Acheampong, you're my center back pairing for this game. Like, you have center back pairings now that you've tested multiple times, play with each other multiple times, and could potentially do something. Is it going to happen? I doubt it, because I'm sure you're going to, at some points, want to give Badiashile time. I'm sure you're going to still give Tosin time, even though I don't want to see either of them. And I'm sure there's pressure from the board to give him time too, even though that's conspiracy theory. I think it's a cool. Now you have two center back pairings that actually are balanced and could work out. So that's my 2 cents on that. In terms of Hato, I mean, listen, Ahmed's not necessarily wrong either. Like, there comes a point where, like, at some point, we're gonna have to find the replacement for Cucurella, and he's gonna have to get game time to develop. And eventually, Cucurella is not gonna be here any longer. So it's not like Cucurella is getting any younger, and I don't see Cucurella's form staying this high for 3 more seasons, 4 more seasons. Like, I am expecting some type of drop off at some point. I don't know if it'll be next season, but
I kind of disagree.
Maybe
with
the
that.
season after.
He kind of reminds me a bit like, obviously not as good as Aspilicueta, but Aspilicueta lasted like 30, as I remember, pretty decent and good. I think he could be like, he's not a player who relies on pace.
Let me ask
we
you
already
this.
know that.
I disagree with that.
When did you think Aspie started to fall off?
See, I'm trying to remember what age, but like I would say.
No, but just give me the year, the season, so that way we.
I would say the last like 2 seasons of Tuchel, or like season.
2022, basically. Marshall, I probably think is the best.
So the
like,
season after
when
Champions
Tuchel was
League.
Tuchel's trying to force, like, we had to force and play him in, and that's when he's like, yeah.
Because he was still usable in the UCL season.
I won't say he was like
because people would argue with you, Chris, that he was dropping off the season we won the UCL. which I disagree with, but I see where people are coming from.
Not like that early, but like, yeah, I don't think that early, but I think he dropped off when he was like 32, 31, right?
You even got people saying 2018 he started dropping off.
No.
How no?
I don't know. I think the way I look at drop off is
no,
different.
the season Asby started dropping off was the season under Sarri.
Yeah. He started
Which
dropping off on the
is
start.
2018, yeah.
2018,
19.
I still thought he's a good player, like under Tuchel.
Wait, the way I look at
Asby was a good player as a centre back, not as a wing back.
Yeah, exactly. Which right now
And
we have
that's what I was gonna
Cuckoo as
say
a
about
wing back, left back.
That's what I was going to say about Kukurea. Kukurea could play till 30, 31, depending on how we use him. If we're going to use him how we've been using him recently, no.
Yeah.
Because so much of his
Which is
game
where
in that
Hato comes
instance is about... But even Hato, right? Hato is not the same type of player. Like, he can't do the role we've been asking Kukurea to do because he's nowhere near as good going forward yet.
Yeah.
Could get there. He's not there yet. But yeah, it depends on how you're going to use Kukurea. If you're going to use him in this, like, wing-back role with Enzo tucking in as a left winger, no. Like, you need a replacement for, like, he probably only has a year left at the top level because you're just going to, like, he has got to cover so much ground on that left wing that it's just not possible for him. If you're going to use him like a left centre-back, then yeah, you probably could keep him for another year or like another couple of years as a left centre-back still at the top level, because then you just got to rely on his defending. And if you tell him to not get forward, but it depends on how you're going to use him.
And that's the thing, like, depending, like, how we use Cucurella right now, I don't think it's gonna last forever. There will come a point, like, it might even be soon. Now, that's the thing that worries me. Like, I could see it starting to happen next season. You know, like, even this season, maybe you could say it's for senior, but even this season, like, he's not really looked as good as he did last season. So when is the drop off? I know you agree, you fraud. When is the drop off gonna start happening?
No, I don't even mean it like that, Marshall. Genuinely, the reason why I say that is because, listen, for all of the hate that I had for Cucurella for his first 18 months, yeah.
The weird hate.
No, it wasn't weird hate because he wasn't good at the time, and that's objectively true. Okay, he wasn't good at the time, right?
First 18 months, yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
No, he wasn't like all bad though in the first 18 months.
No, but
First
the first
year,
18 months, first 18 months he wasn't good. That's just my opinion. You can disagree.
He was good under Poch.
Yes,
towards the
he's
end.
fantastic.
That's why I said first
No,
18
not towards the end, bro. He
When
played
he
right
could-
back. Was
Yeah,
good.
he
No,
played right back and put out.
He was
had to
good the
put
whole
out, like,
season.
Oh
yeah.
my god! All right, listen.
He
We're
put
not
out
saying
10
this.
out.
This feeling when you score, no? It's like good feeling. So yeah, I like it.
The reason why
Listen,
he kept
we
playing
don't need to
is he was
debate
too
whether or
damn,
not-
too
listen,
damn good to put on the bench.
Listen,
He
we
was
don't need to
watching that.
debate when he started becoming good or not good. We all agree here anyway that he's
We
a
all
good
knew
player
you
for
had
us.
an agenda. We all agree on that.
Listen. we
Oh,
all-
100%. That's never a doubt. That ain't no that ain't doubt. We always knew that.
Listen, either way, he wasn't good for the first 18 months, in my opinion. But obviously, he's a vital part of the team. There's no denying that here, right? But the reason why I bring up, at least when I started this conversation, about the idea of him needing to probably get more rest now more than ever, right? In terms of like maybe even a one game in, one game out schedule, or like 60, 70 minutes in a game, then you bring on
Hit him with
Hato.
the
Hato.
reschedule.
No, because like you have to schedule him now. You have to hit him the reschedule because the thing is, RSM, I know you missed it. I don't know if you listened to us, but I was mentioning, bro, this is like the second time we've had a hamstring scare of this brother. Like in the space of like I think 2 to 3 months now. So we have to realize, guys.
And he's gonna play the entire World Cup too, so it's not like he's gonna come back next season fully rested.
Like, we have to realize, guys, you know, it's all some people, like as been I give him a lot of respect. He did have an Iron Man body, but even he eventually broke down, right? But eventually, when you play guys consistently too much, this is what's gonna happen. And I want us to maintain him at the very least. So Hato getting this game time, whether it be off the bench, whether it be playing these minutes, is necessary, guys. Because we need Hato to improve to a level of Cucurella such that when
The passing of the torch has to happen at some point, right?
yeah, it has to happen quite relatively soon. Because we don't.
Well, I don't know how soon, but yeah.
Well, did you see Rosinier's comments?
What did
Or
he
no?
say?
On Cucurella?
So the lap-
Liam Rosinier on Mark Cucurella latest 1 hour ago. He's not fit. There's an issue with his hamstring. I can't give you a time frame at the moment. Bobby Vincent.
Oh, he won't play against.
That's what I'm
Burnley.
saying.
Because
So-
earlier today I
That
said
means he might not.
they were
That
surprised
means he
how
might not
quick
even
he
play
came
against
back.
Arsenal, depending on how.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah, That's what I'm.
I wouldn't risk it. Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
like,
what. That's where I'm like.
I mean,
really
you are
pushing
gonna
for.
Get Hato
change
into
up.
consistent form, man.
I mean,
That means
I
you're gonna
swear to
have
God, just play Hato. I do not want to see Gusto left back. Please, just play Hato there,
yeah, we
man.
can't
I don't
do
think we have
stuff.
to, but I'm saying you're gonna have to change up the way the team looks in terms of Enzo. I don't want to see Enzo left wing.
No,
If
Enzo
Cucurella's not
can't.
there,
No,
see
Hato
left
can't
wing.
overlap. Hato can't overlap. Hato can't overlap.
Nope.
Wait,
Nope.
who do you want to see left?
But
wing,
you have to
Scott?
like
I
it's
don't-
essentially
Put Esteval there. Put Esteval or Neto there. Put Palmer
Yes.
on the right and Enzo in the 10.
You need an actual winger. You can't put Enzo left wing without somebody who knows how to
I'd
overlap.
be fine with Enzo and 10 Palm on the right and Esteban on the left. That'd be
Yeah.
like, fine. Or Neto
Yeah.
if you.
I just think for me, listen. Anyway, with Cucurella, bro, we need to manage, bro. We need to manage him now. He needs to be managed. You need to.
Oh.
We need to look after Big Bro. That's all it is, man. No. And this is again. I think. By the way, there's another point we just made really quickly, which is about Aspi and his decline. I think you can have players who clearly they passed their massive peak, right? Where they were like in their prime, they were cooking, right? But they can still be valuable enough to be usable. Like Aspi, I think up until the UCL season was still a usable player that you could use.
I
Essentially.
mean, he
Yeah.
was a starter.
Right,
like, UCL
right,
still.
like you can still use him, right? But you have to realize when the usability aspect is now gone. We have to move them on. That's when you have to realize it, right? So that's probably what I would add in terms of Cucurella. But listen, as of right now, I'm just happy Hato is getting the necessary game time because a certain bold forward would have just played Cucurella into the ground and then just played Gusto right back. And you know, Marshall's laughing, but we all know that's true. We
No,
all know
I'm
that's true.
laughing because we're talking about Cucurella, right? And I was looking on Twitter for quotes, and I just verified it. Cucurella on his Instagram has his story.
Oh, I saw this.
His
Yes,
top
that's very
5 moments. And it's just the fucking.
It's just him getting bodied. It's just him getting bodied.
They hate
Nah,
this
this
guy
guy is
so much.
hilarious,
No,
bro.
they-
They didn't even add in the latest one, by the way. This one is outdated.
like I have a hairdresser who's a Liverpool fan. He can't stand Cucurella.
Look.
He
Of course he
stand
can't,
him.
bro. He locked Salah in a. He put Salah in a split. Not surprised.
No, I think he doesn't like how he acts either. Like
Cucurella's
he's
too
a bit of a
funny,
rage.
bro.
I can't lie. Cucurella's a bit.
It's
of a
also
rage
so funny
bait
to me.
too.
Like Cucurella is hated in England. He's also hated in Germany. Like,
He's just
Yeah,
hated, and that's
dude, he's
great.
hated all over
I
the
love it.
world.
I love when a player's hated.
Maybe that's why I hate Cucurella, man, because like he's
give it up.
I'm
No,
gonna- you hate him. You're a Chelsea fan.
no.
He's one
no.
of your
No,
players.
Ahmed. You hate Cucurella because his hairline is better than yours.
That's not true.
I mean,
What? Disrespectful.
Okay.
I do the technique. You know what I mean?
You know what?
I do
No,
see- I
there's
don't
no
know,
hate
I
your
don't-
hairline,
to
Ahmed,
be
but his
fair,
hairline's quite good.
to
It's
be
better
fair,
than
Ahmed,
mine.
I think you and him have very similar hair textures, though.
Listen, don't make me, untie my hair. Yeah, next week Saturday.
Wait.
Listen.
You untie my hair. It's like,
But Ahmed, I've literally seen you with your hair down. I feel like you and Cucurella have a lot of similarities in that
Don't worry,
department.
man. Listen, that's because I usually put product in my hair before I tie it up. If I don't do product in my hair, Cucurella got no chance against me. That's all I'm saying.
What is it? What's that? What's that meme, Ahmed? Ahmed, brutally hair mogs.
Jesus Christ!
The fucking meme.
Oh my lord! Look, we made Chris
Oh
leave.
my
Chris doesn't want to get involved.
Nah, Chris is tired.
Chris is
of
on-
this.
No,
Yeah.
I know. I'm just trying to troll. It's all good.
Oh my god, bro. I mean, yeah. So Hato, I think had a good game. I do. It's good he's getting more minutes. Any worry? I mean, there's nothing we can really do. But again, another. Was it 90 minutes? Did they play 90 minutes? Caicedo and Santos today?
No.
No, Santos did. Caicedo didn't.
Yeah.
Okay,
Caicedo and
Caicedo
Enzo
got us.
swapped out. Caicedo and Enzo swapped out. Santos played the full 90,
Yeah.
which is fine. You're a young
Santos
player. You don't have that
didn't
many
play,
minutes, though.
Say that again, Scott.
Santos again today, by the way. Ooh, boy.
Yeah, the threaded.
By the way,
pass,
no.
he's
By the way, I don't know if you
brave.
guys saw. I don't know if you guys saw 30 minutes ago. Guimaraes, hamstring. I think he
Ooh.
really bad injury. He's out for like 3-4 months.
He
He's out
might
for
miss
3
the
to
World
4
Cup, is
months.
what you're saying?
Yeah, he might miss the World Cup, and I'm just saying, like, if you like Santos might be we might see Santos, João Pedro, Esteval starting for Brazil in the World Cup, man.
I don't know if he
Hey,
starts, but he'll definitely
cash
go.
money.
Yeah, he might go for it.
I think it's one of those things where, like, you know how Enzo didn't start for Argentina, but by the end of the tournament he was. Like, I could easily see that happening for Santos. He's that talented, bro. That kid is wow.
Depends who else they take, to be fair. Because like, if they take like Casemiro potentially, right? I
Oh,
don't
literally
think
as
he's
you say that, the next tweet. the Bruno Guimaraes tweet. It's right here.
Yep.
That's crazy.
But yeah, bro. Like,
By the way, RIP Newcastle, man.
Oh, yeah.
Newcastle is dying, by the way. Newcastle.
Yeah, no, Newcastle's done. Like this little run they had at the top is over. By the way, they're going to be
They
struggling
lose
in
today.
mid-table for a while.
they didn't play. There was only 2
They
games.
didn't play,
okay.
but they won against Spurs on the weekend.
But yeah, like on Santos, going back to him very quickly, yeah, he was hooping today, bro. Like, he was unreal. And you know what? It's not just the passing, and I know people say it's Hull, but it's not just Hull. It's not just the passing, which has improved massively. His, like, understanding of his position on the football pitch, his calmness, his everything. There were times today where, bro, he's scanning quickly, and it's like he's first time passing round the corner, or he's first time passing, like, just a little flick because he sees the guy come in.
Corner, man.
Oh, bro, I've been dying to have a player do that consistently for us.
Scott,
I know
you weren't able to come and watch the Paphos game with me when we were there. When I was there, I should say. He is doing the passes that I was killing to see during that game, because I was on the Matthew Harding end, so I can see the vertical, right? And I could see all the gaps that Paphos was leaving in the midfield. Reese, Caicedo, Enzo, none of them wanted to make that pass. None of them wanted to make that pass. And Delap would make the runs so that you can make the pass. Santos makes those passes, and I appreciate that so much.
Also, do you know why? It's because none of our midfielders outside of Lavia can make that pass. Like, I'm gonna be real. Enzo can't make that pass because what Enzo wants to do is he wants to take 2 or 3 touches on the football before he makes a pass. Which, if you want to make those around the corner passes or little flick passes out because you see a guy coming, like, you can't do that. You have to just do a little, like, quick one.
Yeah, and Enzo likes to pause on the ball a bit before he chooses a pass.
He pauses,
So, like,
scans.
Yep.
Yeah, so just his comfortability in the midfield today, just everywhere. Like, as I said, the passing, the movement, the understanding where to be, the duels in midfield he was winning, like, just everything, bro. He is taking that position and he is running with it. Like, he's actually becoming that midfielder that, like, a large portion of our fan base thought he could be. And yeah, I said it in the last stream. He is, every single game he seems to be going on leaps and bounds in terms of something about his game is improving. And yeah, like, I'm gonna be honest, if he carries on the way he is, there has to get to a point where he's undroppable in midfield.
I don't disagree. And you know what it is? Like, you say carry on as he's carrying on. One thing is, and if you watched Strasbourg last season, you saw this. We haven't even seen the best of his attacking prowess. Like, this kid has the ability to shoot outside the box and score a goal. Like, he actually is like a complete number 8, and he's still developing. Like,
I'm surprised.
You said it all, man. I am very pleased with his performances. Go ahead.
Listen, I just want to ask a question. Why was Muska not able to get the best out of him? On this question.
It's not that you didn't get the best out of him. You just didn't trust him.
Yeah, I don't think it was a case of not being able to get the best out of him. I think it was a case of, there was 2 things. Number one, it was a misprofiling thing in terms of just trying to shoehorn him in because he didn't want to play Enzo outside the double pivot.
Yeah.
If Lavia wasn't in there. And I think the other thing is just not giving him game time. I don't think it was a case of he was, like, not able to get the, like, not able to get best. It's just not able to get the best out of him. Excuse me. It was a case of he just didn't give him game time. Because we saw it against Burnley. It was similar to what we were seeing now. Obviously, maybe the passing wasn't there, but everything else was kind of there. It's just he didn't trust him. Like, he just didn't play him as much as he should have done. It's a similar thing with Hato. Like, I'm not saying Hato's as good, but Maresca just had this thing of, like, trusting players, and it took him ages to trust players to play consistently and to play for, like, long periods of time and to play certain games, so they would only get limited minutes. It's probably his biggest fault as a manager, at least for us.
No, I 100% agree with that, and it's frustrating because, to some extent, you can see why he didn't trust some of these players, but to another extent, it was like, even if these players made mistakes, like, for example, Hato was, like, the biggest one. Even Santos was a victim of this, where Santos made that mistake against Brighton, and Hato wasn't great against Karabakh. The fact that you would punish these players for months at a time where they wouldn't see the pitch, that's just like, brother, like, you know they're young, they're gonna make mistakes, but you also know how good they can be. Let them iron out those mistakes. Even if it means like you're winning the game 2-0, give them a few minutes off the bench to develop them even that way. Like, I remember last season, I was hugely critical on Maresca, even though I ended up being right. Also, big up, Will, appreciate. Football Carnage Raid, thank you so much. Big up to every single one of you coming from the raid. Be sure, if you haven't done so already, on your way in, smash up that like button, helps out tremendously. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel if you're new here. We're a Chelsea channel, Casually FC, and we do a lot of these shows weekly or pretty much almost daily. So yeah, smash up the like, subscribe, come on in, join the conversation. Big up, Football Carnage, thank you so much for the raid. But what I was saying is, yeah, it's just like, I remember last season, I was huge critic of Maresca, and just the petty minutes he would give in Kunku. 10 minutes, 5 minutes off the bench, 12 minutes off the bench. And it's like, okay, listen, I get Jackson.
Yeah, bro, he was getting the here damn minutes.
Yeah, no, literally, it was damn. But and I was just like, obviously in hindsight, like now you look at it, it's like, okay, I kind of get why. But like in the beginning of the season, I understand Jackson was playing well and all that stuff, but like, God damn it, give him like 20 minutes or something so he can show something.
Bro, Hatso had, I remember under Maresca, like the first time I seen the thing, Santos had like what was the one game where he didn't look that great?
Brighton game where they made that mistake, right? With
yeah, it was a Brighton game, and then he got banished to the shadow room by Maresca. Hatso, Paphos, bad game, shadow round. Like,
yeah, Karabakh, yeah.
Bro, like I remember one time I think it was like, we were like, oh, hey, listen, like guys, you know, at least we're gonna be able to see Hatso left back, Gusto left back.
That's what I mean. Like, now we're just being foolish. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just being like punishing the play. Like, at that point, it's just punishing the player. And then on top of it, like, at least speaking for myself, if I'm a player and I make one mistake and I don't play again for a month and a half, I'm gonna be really fucking nervous the next game I play about making that mistake again. It makes it uncomfortable.
Do you remember, Marshall, at the time, yeah? I know I'm not trying to make it obviously like a Maresca bad thing, but like the whole point, reason I'm bringing this up is because one of the things I was very critical of Maresca at the time was like, you've got a lot of young players, bro. These guys are gonna make mistakes, but it's then about obviously saying, listen, it's one game, learn from it, build confidence, and then giving them more minutes. I was always saying, if you don't want these guys to make minutes, last 10 minutes, last 15 minutes off the bench, right? That would have been a great way to help these guys out, but he never did that, bro. And the thing is, bro, this is the problem also of when you bring in an Italian manager. Now, you know me, I love my Italian football. The Italian managers, bro, they don't want these young G's, bro. They're not here to do training. They're not here to do developing, bro. I'm going to be honest. Like, if you look at Serie A, bro, and look at the guys that the Italian managers always get, they don't be getting young G's, bro. Unless they are an elite player that they know that's going to perform for you, they're not buying you, bro.
Mm-hmm. No, I get it, and it's just like it. Even like, I'm not even saying like you have to continuously start Josh. You have to continuously start Hato, continuously start Mamadou Sarr. If they make a mistake, fine. You don't want to start them in the next game. That's okay. At least give them some minutes off the bench. That way, you know it's not completely punishing them. Like, there's some players that, I'll be honest, if you want to bench for the rest of the season, I get it because they have nasty attitudes and stuff like that. Garnacho. But like other players, like you see, they have good redeeming factors. Like, just take advantage of that, build off of that, and let them develop. But, you know, he's not here anymore. Rosinier's at least giving these guys a chance, and it's using the squad to the most of its ability because, let's be real, if Maresca were here at this point in the season, he would be struggling because he's losing players. We would be seeing Gusto left back, Reece James right back for no reason, and just running these players down to the ground. Like, and not to say he was running them down to the ground like Poch, but still, like, you're taking that chance, you're taking that risk. It's just silly to me. Pedro Neto today, a good game for him. He needed that kind of game. Hopefully he actually starts shooting more in the next game. We talked about the midfield. Santos looks great. I want to see him play more, and he has been playing more. We have 8 days off until the next game. Caicedo had a little bit of a kind of a rest. Came off at 65 minutes or so. Enzo came on.
Yep.
Reece James back. Reece James back on the pitch. So that was nice to see. Pretty solid performance. Not much to say on Reece. Even Fofana had a
to be
solid
honest, the way
performance.
Reece moved didn't indicate to me like, oh, he had an injury. I do believe that it was just a knock and that he did unfortunately get ill. I believe it now.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people were like, oh, a lot of people were like, they lied about him
Conspiracy.
being ill. And I was like,
Exactly.
nah, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, to be honest, this
Investigation.
performance was just like, I genuinely think he had a knock. They were precautious. And then he was supposed to play and he got ill. I think it's not any deeper than that.
Reece James is just injury prone, bro. He's injury prone against viruses.
Brother, he was ill. He missed one game because of a knock. And they were careful.
RSM didn't let me finish the bit. He's injury prone against viruses. He's injury prone on the pitch.
Bro, do you know, bro? Yo, honestly, bro, wallahi, the entire team, get your flu shot. Get your flu shot and wash your hands. Y'all are nasty.
Bro.
What do you mean the entire locker room is dealing with illness issues? What are we doing here?
Bro, what happened
Brother,
to the- what
wash your
happened to the-
hands.
You know, for guys that play in the really cold settings, or for guys that what's it called, play consistent football, are very healthy people. Their immune systems are quite weak. You know what I mean? Like, I barely get ill.
Yeah, because you know why, Ahmed? It's a mentality issue, bro. You have to, you just have to be built different. Just don't get
Oh
sick.
my God.
Oh my god.
Okay, never mind. Okay, no. I thought that was Liam Rowe Sr. that said the same quotes.
Is it All Star?
Liam Delap
Is the
said.
All Star weekend happening today or tomorrow? I thought it was tomorrow. Is it celebrity? Is it celebrity today? I think it's
I
celebrity.
think it's All-Star tomorrow, bro.
No, I think it's celebrity All Star tonight. That's why. Because I'm
Yeah.
seeing Shams right now. Lol. This guy is not serious.
He's not. That's why I'm just like, bro, honestly, Shams, man. What a
Other day, maybe.
Shams not a real man. He's not. A real
I'm not gonna lie.
Sugo-
I'm not gonna lie. This trade window, bro, for Shams, he was moving like Fabrizio. I'm not gonna lie. He was moving like Fab, bro. I kind of lost. I kind of lost a little respect for Shams. I can't lie, bro. He was moving like
you know what it
Fab.
is with the NBA? The NBA, is very factual, bro. They're just like, here we go. They don't do the, we doing this, we doing that, bro. It's always
No,
just,
but
here we
that's
go.
what I'm saying. But Shams
Yeah.
started being like, keep an eye on, on Giannis, and I'm like, oh my god, he's
This is
doing the
what I'm
Fab
saying,
thing,
man.
bro.
This is what I'm saying, man. Football be doing too much trend setting, man. Fabrizio be doing all this.
It's too bad, bro. Yes.
Gauge up on ESPN wants that, bro.
Check it out, by the way. Chelsea are the first Premier League side to see a hat-trick scored in consecutive away games in all competitions since Spurs in May 2017, Harry Kane versus Leicester and Hull City.
Bro, somebody said, I saw Twitter too. Somebody said a Neto hat trick before Saka hat trick.
Oh, yeah, I did see that. Jesus Christ. Hey, man. Saka. It is what it is, bro. But, hey. Also, Liam Rowe Sr.'s record so far not looking too shabby. I'm not going to lie. Yes, the leads. I don't even put that on Rowe Sr., to be fair. I think that's just the defense.
That was the players. I
shutting
can't
off.
lie, gang. That was
that
was
was
6
just the
minutes of the
defense.
absolute worst defending.
What? Okay, we're gonna have this at the end of the season when we do the Casually Chelsea Awards. Is that defending or that goal conceded worse than the Sunderland one? Because the Sunderland one was really, really bad. 7 seconds on the ball and no attempt to win the ball back.
I think this one might be worse just because it looks comical, bro. Like it looks like schoolyard defending.
Yeah, we're gonna have to reflect on that, boys. What do you guys think? Sky,
And I'm not gonna lie, bro. Like I was like, when we saw Palmer's miss, I'm like, wow, this is miss of the season. And the lap is like, yo, hold my beer, man.
True.
I'm gonna be honest. 8 wins. That loss against Arsenal is definitely a
Man,
black
even
mark.
listen to it. Forget it.
Listen, that loss against Arsenal is a black mark on his record. I don't care what anyone says. That generally
The cup one,
Yeah.
Yeah, the cup one.
yeah, the cup one, yeah.
At home to Arsenal. Yeah.
I get it, but at the same time,
Nah, the reason why I agree is I just bro, I'm not gonna lie. If we know, it's one of those things. If you try to play a certain way against Arsenal, we know we don't have the squad to do it, right? We can't do like a City. We're gonna keep the game cagey and stuff. If we keep the game cagey, we're gonna lose. I would rather us have balls and just try to attack because we ended up losing anyways.
I want us doing what Brentford did, bro, the other day. Look at what Brentford
Yes,
did the
I
other
agree.
Day, bro. Just be
That's what I
physical.
mean, bro,
But we
press
didn't
them
do that, bro.
high. Yeah, press them high. Try to win the ball back and move the ball quick. Because at least, like I said, at the end of the day, we lost anyways, bro. So what is the point? We have nothing to lose.
I forget what pundit said it, but this is literally they have a great defense, but they have the worst attack for a side that might win the Premier League. The worst
Yeah,
attack.
facts. Their attack
Bro,
is
the way I always put it, bro, like listen,
I
Trash,
was
bro.
never afraid of their attack because everyone's saying like, oh, if you go all out, what if we concede the first goal? It's done. It's like, no, it's not. First of all, you don't even know if we're gonna even concede the goal if we go all out because their attack isn't that great either.
the best way to put it, Marshall, is that listen, man. If I'm gonna go down, if I'm gonna go down, I'm gonna go down swinging, bro. You know what I mean? Listen. I'm genuinely gonna be like the guys from Sparta versus the Persians, bro. You know what I mean? Listen, I'm going
the 300,
now.
bro. I get it.
Listen, I'm going out like a legend. They ain't gonna question,
I'm gonna say they gonna talk about me, bro. They gonna talk about me, man.
They ain't
my
the
name.
one thing I always say is that then the one thing I do not want to ever be
Leonidas
questioned
and
about.
shit.
They don't ever want to. Do not ever want to be questioned, about my ethic, bro. That's the one thing I will say to you, bro. Like, did I ignore? If I knew I give 100%, you can criticize me tactically, but at least I know the players myself. We gave our all to make sure.
Yeah,
we did
and that's what.
something.
And hold up, I mean that's what frustrates me because I think the first half I was fine with the tactic in the first half. Keep it 0-0 until the first half. Agreed, fine. But that means the immediately at the beginning of the second half, go for it.
Minute 46.
Not 70. I'm saying not 70, not 80. No, I want a second half immediately. We have to look different. We have to go for it. That's it. Like we played for the second half. So why, if we played for the second half, why are we only trying like 75 minutes in?
But obviously that's with the context, right? But if you ignore the context, losing to Arsenal, considering the context of this season, isn't actually that bad.
No, but you know what it is? You know what it is? Like Marshall, like I'm really happy for him, right? That against the lower sides, we've been able to get these results, right? Taking away
course.
leads because I don't blame him. That like his game plan was perfectly fine for leads.
Exactly.
So I don't blame
We're
him for the
winning.
leads things. But what I want to see now is this hell run that we're gonna go on after Burnley.
100%.
So that for me is going to solidify for me, right? Because one of the biggest criticisms we had of Maresca is his performances against the bottom half, right? Liam Senior seems to not struggle against that. Now the question is, can you replicate what Maresca was doing in these top of the table clashes where he set up the team up well?
Yes, 100%.
That's $1 million
Actually,
question for me.
I'm actually gonna put up.
Especially look at the table.
schedule.
Especially look at the table too.
Yeah.
It is
look at
very
all of it.
congested right now
about
between third and fifth
We're about to go
and sixth actually because Liverpool. My bad.
Yeah, it's about to be a hell in a cell one. I'll be honest with you, mate. So we gotta look in.
13 points off the top, 9 off of second. Like it's top 4. All this is actually getting relatively close. So we have games we got to win. We're lucky.
We still
United
and
also
again.
drop points.
Hold up. We still have to play Villa. We still have to play United. We still have to play Liverpool.
Yeah.
Like
and
there's a
that's
lot
the
that
schedule.
Villa one, by the way, that Arsenal into Villa, that's gonna be brutal, man.
Yeah, 3 days rest pretty much.
That's brutal.
3 days between
But listen,
that game and
but
the
if he's able to get results out of those games, then he's answered a lot of questions for me.
Yeah, so after Burnley, boom, 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 and then international break. So Newcastle, then Everton, and international break. Which I think this team desperately needs. All the teams really, but this team needs desperately an international break. Because we just don't have the midfield depth.
Yeah.
And hopefully, to answer someone else's question, hopefully by then, I'm not holding my breath, but Isugo and Lavia should be back in the squad.
Lavia, by the way,
alleviate some minutes.
Lavia, I saw somewhere like from a Fugazi source saying that like they're expecting Lavia to be back for the Villa game.
Maybe. I know they're taking their time for him. Like I know they're saying he's got a whole procedure and they're gonna check mark every single check mark before even letting him play. Yeah, I mean, all right, we have an Arsenal fan in the chat. I'm just gonna ignore you. Like whatever, you lost to Brentford yesterday.
It's everyday
Give it
Arsenal
up.
fan, man. Can Arsenal fans give up, bro? Like I'm not here to baby you all the time, bro. Fuck off, bro. It's a fucking Chelsea chat. Either talk about Chelsea or give up, man.
I mean, you could talk about Arsenal, but I ain't gonna pay attention.
don't
I know you ain't coming here after your embarrassing display yesterday. Also, I forgot to say this yesterday on American Waffle. Shame on me for getting gaslit by Corey to believe that they have a good record against Brentford and make me give them a favorable prediction in that game. Because I was gonna say, fuck it, man, I'm gonna give a draw. And then I didn't do it because I was like, you know what, Corey, you convinced me. You guys have a better record against Brentford. I'll give you guys the win. Boom. Should have stuck with my gut. This is what happens. But yeah,
bro, and
so,
what pisses me off too, by the way, is oh my god, bro, Brentford could have beat them, man. Brentford easy could have beat them, man.
They were the best.
I didn't watch the game, but apparently they were much better than them in the first half.
Oh,
Bro, no,
100%.
like
Both
no. By the way, no, Igor Thiago, no cap. Igor Thiago, if he was a real striker, 3 goals.
Yep. Could have had that.
Thiago sold, man.
He sold. No, it's worse. He sold so many times, bro. He sold 3 individual times at least minimum.
Brother, you spent nearly as much and have 0 trophies to show for it. So I don't want to hear it, brother.
Listen, man, I'm gonna be honest. We are a professional channel here. We're not trying to do debates about.
Go back,
who's better.
Optimus.
Fuck off, mate. That's it. I'm not gonna.
Proper
but yeah,
chance.
Hey, Ahmed has spoken.
yeah. Sorry. Yeah, sorry.
Oh, by the way, I do gotta say though, it has been wonderful to finally see people acknowledge that Timber cannot lace Reece James' boots. It's been wonderful to see, bro. Because anybody who had eyes could already tell, but it's glad to see everybody else catch up.
You know what's funny too? Because you guys may or may not know this. Sometimes for Casually FC, I save topics for the future. And one of the topics was to have this stupid debate.
The Timber pack, bro.
I don't think I'm gonna bother having.
Bro, not even Timber. You know, I'm so glad that the Eze and Palmer debate has died.
That was actually a debate, huh?
You haven't seen the clip, have you, from Sky Sports, lol?
I did. You haven't seen
that clip. Oh my god, Matisse.
Bro, by the way, by the way, Scott.
No, Matisse does well,
Scott,
bro.
This is one of the reasons.
I
am eternally thankful that Matisse broke into the mainstream, because for so long we had that absolute cuck Rory Jennings be the only Chelsea rep to get on these shows, and he would roll over for all the rivals. So I'm glad that Matisse is now there to actually have some backbone.
Yeah, you know what it is? I think, listen, with Arsenal, I know there's how many games left? I think it's 12 games or like something games left. The thing is, they still got to face City, and if City beat them, it's a 1-point game now.
It's a 1-point game.
And the thing is, bro, they've still got tougher opponents still to face. Which, for me, I can't lie to you, man. If you're Arsenal, you have to look and be a little bit worried, because like the thing is, someone did this tweet. I'll probably find it, but it was the same time this season where they interviewed Rice, and it was like, oh, you know, the manager's always like, yeah, just don't lose. Essentially, like, you have to draw, and it was the same time for every single season, which is kind of crazy, low key. Are you guys ignoring Ahmed in Sky Sports? EPL turf, man. The game's the game, mate. You know?
Who?
Listen, I'm better than Roy Jones on Sky Sports, so you can hold that. Hey, man. Don't worry, man. If you want me to give some,
He just has Sunday league, but you're in it. It's not like he was good.
That's fine, Marshall, man. Don't worry.
Great quote.
The greatest slander in my next Sky Sports interview is going to be because of you. I'm going to find a player you don't like, and I'm going to make sure the slander is so egregious, yeah, on live television, just for you, Marshall.
Live television is crazy, bro.
I want him to know. I want people to know, yeah, when people ask me, oh, Ahmed, why do you do that? I'm going to let them know. It's blame Marshall.
Just say Marshall, though. Don't say Casually FC, because you'll oust yourself, bro.
I can't.
Look at the Casually FC clips and see what you say.
Yeah, no. Listen, Ahmed, they cannot open up the Casually files on you, bro. No. If Ahmed says Casually FC and they open up the files on
Ahmed
him, bro,
will accidentally self-report. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's self-report. I can't self-report. That's crazy. No, I can't even actually do that one, low-key. I can't do that.
Exactly. I got you, bro. I got you. I want you.
Bro, mutually assured destruction is crazy, man.
But yeah, no. Look at this. These are the next 5 games before we go into international break, and after Burnley, it is tough, but it's not impossible. And the thing that Arsenal, obviously, this is going to be the toughest one. I just really hope Liam picked up on a few things here and there in terms of the 2 legs, right? Because again, if for this league game you actually approach it the way you approach that second leg, then you know what? That's fine. If we can get away with a draw against Arsenal, I'm actually okay with that. I'd rather a win, obviously, but I'm not going to go for it considering we're trying to get into a Champions League spot. We're competing. We're still a point behind United. You know, Villa, maybe they might drop points as well. That might open up a slot for us. So like that one is it's more high stakes. Like I actually have something to lose there if I go gung ho for it. But if you come out of it measured and we can get at least a point, I rather win. Like I said, I'd much rather win it. But if we can walk out of there with a point at the Emirates for the league, then it's great for us. It's not great for Arsenal, which means it's also great for us. And then we can keep it stepping with Aston Villa, Newcastle, and Everton. So like that game is going to be important. It's going to be a big one. We might even, you know, tilt the scales to benefit, you know, Chelsea. So Burnley obviously get the W, and I don't doubt you will get the W because Rosenior's looked really good against these lower league sides, which is great. We need those kind of games. We need that consistency. But against Arsenal, big test, buddy. Big test to see what you've learned from the two legs and what you're gonna come out with. And I think I think you guys agree with that one.
Yep.
Aston Villa don't scare me, yeah.
Aston Villa.
Also, by the way, we have to see because a lot of teams. Yeah, it's gonna be tough. And Aston Villa, they're who are they missing? They're missing a couple people though from the lineup, right?
They're missing McGinn. They're missing Kamara. They're missing.
Yep. So in terms of the midfield, I can't lie. Like our midfield is probably looking real good against theirs. I'm not gonna
I say
lie.
our midfield is fine. I don't worry about that. My thing with Villa is just like making sure we turn up, and it's a lot the same with a lot of those teams.
Yeah.
Like we can say what we want about Villa and Newcastle when they're not in good form. We still got to turn up against them, right?
Yeah.
Like
100%.
we still got to make sure we play well.
No, I mean to be fair, and this is the thing about. By the way, this is the thing. The good and bad about these international breaks is it breaks up the momentum that a lot of teams have. So it's like a reset.
True.
So in terms of it being a reset, it's probably, to be fair, for Arsenal, it could be a good thing, could be a bad thing. But for United too, who knows what United comes back after the international break? Who knows what Chelsea comes back? What Liverpool? There's a lot in the air. That's why like these international breaks, like for better for worse, they break up momentum.
Wait, RSM, do United have 3 weeks off from the international break?
They have almost 2 weeks. I think they have 13 days.
These guys not being in. Oh my god, bro.
They're not. Forget Europe. They're no competition.
Oh,
They
they're
only have 3 games in March.
Season,
They only have 3 games in March. They only have 3 games in March.
Which is so funny to me. Oh my god, it's like I'm telling you, this team. I'll wait next season for United. I don't gotta say much. All I'm gonna say is like, again, they're doing this. They're only playing the Prem 3 games a week. They're gonna lose Bruno. They're gonna lose Casemiro. We will be there.
Oh man. One last thing too to talk about before I bounce. Arsenal, especially since we have an Arsenal fan in the chat. How long is Saliba out for? Was it just the 1 game, or is he out for a bit?
Did they ever report that? To be honest, I don't think they did.
Because he missed the match. I don't know why he missed the match against Brentford.
I don't know if they reported it.
Saliba, hot take. Saliba.
It's saying Saliba. It said Saliba illness a few days. That's what it
He
says.
was sick. Okay, so he'll probably be back then. Because Saliba, I think, is more important to that back line than Gabriel. I'll be so real.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, I'll be so real. Like Saliba is the large part.
Gabriel without Saliba
season.
once again, man.
Listen, people don't want to hear it, man. I'm hearing Gabriel world class and all this stuff. I'm sorry, man. I still don't buy into it. I really don't. I think it's a lot.
It's the hairline, Marshall, man. It's just the hairline, man. You know.
It could be the hairline. Listen, I'm not denying last season Saliba had a good season, but this season, or not Saliba. I'm sorry, Gabriel had a good season, but this season without Saliba, Gabriel's getting found out. I'm just saying, man. Once a bozo, always a bozo. That's what I like to believe, and I'm being a hypocrite because there's a few characters.
Can't wait to get home, man.
We'll see. But all right. Anything else? Did I miss out on anything? I mean, again, it's whole city. It's not an entirely like big game to talk much about.
The only thing I will say, because we didn't really touch on him, those 3 assists don't fool me. Liam Delap still stinks.
Bro,
Yeah, no,
the most fugazi 3 assists. It's the same thing with Neto. 3 goals, cool. It doesn't fool me, brother.
No, I agree. Like,
but again, that's what I'm saying. The team that allowed them to do this, again, they let a Neto, Delap 2-man step put 4 on them. I just no. I don't want them in the Prem, man.
No, I don't disagree. Let's see you again in the Prem. Next time you guys play in the Prem, or next time we're up against a big opposition. Can you have that same exact energy? Because
brother,
again,
that Delap first half.
Oh, it was
That was
horrible.
disgusting, man. That was
Yeah,
disgusting, bro.
'cause
Oh my god.
Scott and Ahmed can tell you, RSM, I have been asking Neto to bring something else to his game, aka shooting, because lately the cut inside and cross, it's getting old, it's repetitive.
But it's the same.
lazy.
It's the same. Okay, the crossing and the shooting have the same issue. Where is it's not the fact that he can't do it, is that he doesn't have the intelligence to know how and when to do it.
Bro, I can't remember the last time I saw Pedro
How
Neto take a shot on goal
like,
prior
sort
to
of
today.
up. On
Like,
Neto, by the way,
might
I
have
do.
to look it up.
I know Danish mentioned this earlier.
Sure.
Honestly, I know it was Hull, but I'd rather try him in this 10 again, or like second strike or whatever it is, rather than playing him on the wing.
Really?
Like, if he has to play in this
Oh,
team, I'd rather it be there.
I forgot. I can't believe I forgot. What did we think about Esteval in the 10? I thought he was pretty good.
He didn't play in this 10. He
He
didn't play in
he
this
was
10.
in there. He was kind of
No, he
the
wasn't.
10.
He was not the 10. He was not in the 10. He was the right winger. Neto was the 10 this game.
Yeah, Neto has been playing centrally a lot more. to be fair.
Yeah,
Neto
Neto
was
was more
the 10 this
central.
game. The only time Neto moved to the wing was when
Huh.
Derry came. When Derry, when he came on, went to the 10.
I swear I thought I saw Neto a lot.
Nope.
Maybe that's why he was shooting
No,
more.
Neto was allowed to
Esteval
roam.
was drifting centrally, but you saw a lot
Yeah,
of times, even in the build-up, he was all the way on the right, man. He was hugging the
Yeah,
touchline.
Neto was basically allowed to roam and drift over to the left and over to the right, kind of like how Palmer does. So he
Okay.
might have appeared on the right-hand side, and Esteval kind of drifted centrally in that moment. But no, it was Neto in the 10 with Esteval.
Yeah, because
on
I
the,
did see Esteval on the right, but I was like, oh, he just happens to be there. He's a 10 today. Because I couldn't fathom, like, Neto in the 10. No, it has to be Esteval. It can't be Neto. Wow, okay. I was not paying attention to that. Well, never mind. So, yeah, I agree with the Scott then. You know what? Let's try Neto on the 10 more if he's going to have to play. See what he does there. But I'd rather Palmer there, so or Esteval.
Yeah, I
to
mean,
be fair.
of course.
Oh no, 100%. I'm just saying if Neto has to play, like if
If he
Neto
has to
has
play,
to
yeah.
come on in the next game,
Also,
like-
happy Palmer got a rest. No minutes. It's good
Oh,
news.
thank God. Yeah, Palmer got a rest. Yeah. Who else got a rest? Chalaba got a rest today. He needed that.
I mean, sure.
no, I mean he's been playing a lot. Like you know, everything else aside. Fofana 2 games in a row, so that's a good sign for him. Yeah, I mean, Sanchez almost flubbed it today. I ain't gonna lie.
But that's good though. That's good though. He got the Bozo error against Hull and it didn't matter. Versus, you know, in the league when we're against Villa, for example. So it's like
Yeah.
I'd rather him get it out now, get it out your system.
I get it. Yeah, get it out of your system. Do we know the next? Do we know when the draw is gonna be for the next round of FA Cup?
It'll be Sunday.
Sunday,
it'll be
when the
Sunday?
last game. No, isn't Monday the last game that's played?
I don't know if there's a Monday game, but I assumed it was going to be Sunday.
It's probably gonna be Sunday, but I think there was a Monday game.
Sometimes they do on the Sunday, even though the Monday game's getting played. Does that make sense?
Yeah, there still is one more. There is one. It's Brentford's game. Yeah, against Macclesfield. So yeah, but they're probably gonna do a Sunday regardless because everybody else has played.
Yeah. All right. Fair enough. Obviously Sunday we'll be here. Well, not so obviously, but like Sunday I'll be back here to do the Casually Chelsea show. We'll go over some news, drama, all that fun stuff that's been happening since last time we did the show. And then hopefully we'll have the FA Cup draw done so that we know who we're facing next in the FA Cup. And then, yeah, that's pretty much the show today, guys. I mean, unless there's any other final thoughts, we're going to wrap it up. Let me see who to
I'm
rate
going
out
to say
to,
Mariska out
actually.
quickly. I'm just going to say Mariska out now. That's the new
Yeah, whatever, man.
But Tommy Tuchel in though. Tommy Tuch's in. New contract.
No. Alhamdulillah.
Tommy Tuch's in. Tommy Tuch's in. Tommy Tuch's in, man. Tommy Tuch's in, bro.
When that was announced, you know what I
Two
thought?
chains
I
in.
thought of this famous clip of Ahmed.
I'm always losing. I'm just losing, man. I can't. Every time I win, I just lose.
I love it, man. I'm gonna bring back that video, Ahmed. It's just glorious, man. It's great.
It's because of guys like you that people don't.
Well, it's not because of guys like me. It's because of guys like Ziyech, to be fair.
Ziyech is a prick, man. So
Still doesn't like Ziyech. All these years later, still doesn't like Ziyech, bro. Hey, man. Generational hate. I respect.
You know what? The only thing I respect about Ziyech is that Ziyech's cameraman for his Instagram stories and Instagram pictures was elite. I have to respect that game. That was
The Instagram pictures.
He said the Insta pics are hard. Respect.
No,
He did have good celebrations, though. I ain't
Bro,
gonna lie.
his Insta pics, yeah, boy, generational. I'm not even gonna lie to you, bro. If you look at them now, they're really good. I'm not even kidding, bro. Have a look now.
He's playing at Al Wydad now, right?
I don't know. Probably somewhere in Saudi Arabia or like.
Yeah, I think it's Al Wydad. I think
Yeah,
that's
it's
the team he's
Wydad
playing for.
Casablanca.
Oh, we did Casablanca. Okay,
So
wrong.
Casablanca's in Morocco.
That's kind of
It's Morocco. It's a Moroccan team.
So
Oh, so he's playing Morocco now.
so
he's gonna
playing-
retire soon,
so
I'm
he's-
sure.
So he's playing in the motherland.
Yeah, gonna be
What
a
do you mean,
Moroccan
Morocco?
legend.
He's from Morocco.
Oh yeah, he's Moroccan, isn't he? Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why.
I
I
forgot
thought
he
he
was
was,
Moroccan.
yes, I genuinely thought he was
Absolute
someone. I can't. I think I thought he was somewhere else for a second. Yeah, I got very confused.
No worries, man. But yeah, ladies and gents, we're gonna wrap it up here. If you haven't done so already, be sure to smash up the like button. It helps out the channel tremendously. Also, be sure to subscribe to the channel. If you came here from the Carnage raid, big up to Football Carnage for the raid again. But yeah, if you came here from the raid, you know, join the Casually FC crew, man. Go ahead and hit that subscribe. We're trying to get to 5K subscribers, so big milestone we're trying to hit, and a big reveal once we hit that 5K. So be sure to do that. Would really, really appreciate all the work towards that. Also, big up on the memberships. We're seeing a few members here and there, but if you haven't already considered joining the membership, please do. The first membership is 99p. You get some cool emojis, and the more memberships we get, the more emojis we get to unlock. So the more emojis I can send to you guys, which emoji game is pretty cool here on Casual FC. But if you are a proper casual and higher team member, we give shout outs at the end of every show, and that's going to go out to Lanre, Sadiq, A. Suleiman, EE, and Adrian, the proper casual crew, as per usual. Probably no stream tomorrow, but we will be back with a stream on Sunday to talk about all Chelsea news and all that stuff, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, ladies and gents, be sure to copy and paste the raid message. You're going to raid Don Hussam. Let him know where you're coming from, and we'll see you again on the next stream. So have a wonderful night. Stay casual as always, and peace.
Moscow.